True cuts deep, sharp as a blade. Warriors fight in the shadow parade. Outcast voices screaming the night, seeking justice on the flickering light. True crime whispers truth or lies. In the cafe where the story dies, seeking true crime truth. Where the sky show proof. Custody queens in the devil's den. We're lost in the tales again. Bronx tale echoes in the city's roar. Bubbly waters mask what we ignore. Lucy Morningstar laughs in the dark. Pavarotti's voice leaves a haunting mark. Convict thoughts locked in the cell. Dark, get the code to break in the spell. Send your wise writing names in the sand. Kane B's rhythm got in the band, singing true crime truth. Where the sky show proof. Custody queens in the devil's den. We're lost in the tales again. Singing true crime truth. Where the sky show proof. Sirens scream at the edge of the night. Blood on the sidewalk, no wrong or right. Shadows twist where the street lights fade. A convict's thoughts sharp like a blade. Docket decoder breaks the seal. Truth unleashed, what's fake, what's real. True crime warriors on the prowl. Outcast voices screaming loud. Seeking justice in the haze. Burn the lies, set fire ablaze. Ah, Lucy Morningstar lights the way. Kane B whispers what they won't say. Tommy June paints it black and white. won't back down, they don't fade away. Truth is the anthem they play every day. Seahawks fan, but the fight ain't a game. I'm a bear roars, ain't tame, ain't the same. Wrench in the gears of the liars and fakes, breaking the chains for the real it takes. Blue crew, red wrecking, voices loud, no second guessing. Moonlit baby howling high, typically unique, rising to the sky. Blue crew, red wrecking, physics spark, igniting tension. Cat K. Lee, a story taking no blame. Bonnie Bailey, Lucy, Morning Star, burning the flame, yeah. Burning the flame, yeah. Yo, drop the guitars, truth moderators in the mix. Heavy bass hit your chest like a ton of bricks. Brandy B. Christie with the Nevada glow. Seahawks fan, tomboy charm, let the rhythm flow. Mama Bear vibes, Molly Dreck in the den. SRB, Zelda casting spells with her pen. Sassy Cassie, Rachel, Lucia, Jay in the booth. Wrench, wrecking crew, they the moderators of truth. True blue crew, wrench in the game. Breaking all the rules, never staying the same. Moonlit baby, typically unique. Fizzy cake rise and let the truth speak. Cat K, Meg P, Lee, a story unfolds. Bonnie Bailey, Lucy Morningstar, boom. From the shadows to the stage, they spark the flame. Each line they drop redefines the name. Randy Fur with the claws, cutting through the noise. True blue crew, real talk, no decoys. Sassy but savage, the truth they pursue. Wrench, wrecking Griff, it's what they do. Moonlit skies, truths collide. Shatter illusions, no place to hide. Typically unique, fizzy cake sweet. Steady on the grind, never taste defeat. Steady on the grind, never taste defeat.
Shadows move slow, like blood on the snow. 4 young souls, Idaho. A scream swallowed whole. Who will know? The truth hides deep where the dark winds blow. Police lines blur, whispers in the air. Prosecutors stare, but do they even care? No voice for the voiceless, cries in the night, lies in the system, black takes the light. No voice for the voiceless, the broken and lost, the truth's too heavy to hide the cost. Evil's a whisper, a knife in the dark.
All right. Welcome back to the cafe. We are open for business. It is great to see you all. I hope you're staying warm and out of this horrendous tundra of white stuff and cold. Crazy. It's SRB sent it to me last night, and we got lots of it. Anyway, it is great to see you all here, guys. We are going back and per request, again, going back through the reports, the supplemental reports, whether it's Moscow, ISV, documents, things like that, looking for specific things. And you guys get to pick which ones you want to hear today as well. that you guys want us to go back through and other things. And we're going to discuss this stuff as well. I'm hoping that Miss Kim will join me from Typically Unique and anybody else, of course, but I definitely want to pick her brain on some things today on this. So welcome, everybody. Please make sure to hit that like button, if you will. Share this out. Let everybody know what we're doing in here. And you know what comes next. So let's do that. Let's do this. Let's get it done.
Neon lights flicker like broken halos. Whispers gather in the smoke-filled air. Tables carved with secrets and shadows. Every story's a wound laid bare. The kettle's boiling with a restless rage. Justice written on an unseen page. I sip the silence, bitter taste, waiting for the ghosts to show their face. At the True Crime Cafe, we serve up the pain they try to hide away. Pour another cup of the truth you crave. Raise your glass to the names they betrayed. Mirrors cracked, reflections are liars. Ashes fall where the guilty once stood. The jukebox hums like a funeral choir. Echoes pounding through the neighborhood. Every scar is a candlelit vow. We hunt the how, we demand the now. No more silence, no more disguise. We'll paint the night with sharpened cry. At the True Crime Cafe, we serve up the pain they try to hide away. Pour another cup of the truth you crave. Raise your glass to the names they betrayed. This is not a sermon, it's a battlefield hymn. A requiem dripping from the bottle's rim. The guilty write stories in invisible ink, but we'll drag it all up from the edge of the brave. At the True Crime Cafe, the reckoning burns like a black bouquet. Every shadow will pay. In the True Crime Cafe.
All right. Welcome back, guys. Can't ever get enough of that intro song. I love that thing. And I love Molly for doing it. For real, for real, for real. Great to see you guys here today. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you're all staying warm. I know I'm not. It's cold today, guys. And it is. I did not think we were going to get what we got. Last night I was in here talking to SRB. She got snow. She showed it. She had about 2 inches on the ground last night when I left her. Yeah. Said it was coming my way, and she wasn't lying. She wasn't lying. We got a lot, guys. I seen somebody ask, I think we got probably at least 6 inches here. At least. I'm in a rural area. I'm in between 2 lakes. So that could be why, but it's a lot. We were shoveling, and my son and my wife, because they ride to work together, they work in close proximity to different places, but he picked her up. He has a Jeep. He picked her up this morning, took her to work at like 4. On the way to take her to work, he did a 360 in the middle of Route 5, big main intersection main interstate you think would be clean. It wasn't, and bounced off the guardrail. They were fine then, so he drops her off, and he's heading back to where he's got to go, and he ended up in the ditch. I'm like, what the hell? I mean, they didn't do anything last night, you guys. They must not have expected it or something. I don't know. Pretty dangerous. And they just now, because I live in a country area, like I said, they just now went down my road with the plow truck. Just now. I bet you do, Miss Kim. Oh, let's see who we got real quick here. Yvonne, welcome to you, Miss Yvonne. Miss Krista Marie, I'm working on your song, dear, by the way. Started doing it last night. Typically unique. You know that road. I'll bet you do. Mary Holt, welcome back. RJ's in the house. What's up, brother? Good to see you, Beach Babe. We need a little bit of your beachness around here today. The last 24's in the house. We got to talk, Mike, if we can. Dizzy Jezebel, welcome to you. Kathy's in the house from the Indie Zone. I'm always happy to see Kathy, guys. She's such a great creator and a great person, guys. Make sure you're subscribed to the Indie Zone with Miss Kathy. Kathy's Indie Zone. Mods, if we can drop that link, please, and thank you. I love seeing everybody jump over there. Kathy explains so many things to us in layman's terms, and I very much appreciate everything she does, and I love seeing her here. Carolyn Prestage, welcome to you. Fizzy's fizzing around as always. Great to see you, Fizzy. Canadian Cat Lady from up north. I hope, how much snow did you get, Cat Lady? Thank you for joining us. So much corruption. New name. Hello from Cincinnati. Hey, hey. Ohio in the house. Good to see you, Cincy. Thanks for joining us. We got 6. You said you got 5. We're about the same then. You're up there by SRB, so that's about how much SRB got, I'm guessing. Miss Tandy's here on her lunch break joining us. Thank you, Tandy, for joining us. I appreciate you always, sis. Michelle F., welcome back to you from over the pond. Great to see you. The Blue Devils in the house. Hey, hey. Good to see you. Can you pick 4 years ago? You mean before the case? Sure. You can do that, Miss Tandy, if you choose. I don't know that I'll find you anything, but I don't know. Come on, let's see who else we got in here I may have missed. Thank you, Kathy. Sleuther75, welcome to you. Another new name and face. I love seeing it. George Stewart, welcome, my friend. Always happy to see you here as well. Miss Rowe is in the house. Miss Rowe, great to see you, dear. Oh, I got something for you soon, too. Phenomenal Mom, great to see you. Thank you for joining us today. Can't be, Buddy Bear's in the house. Wonders Deep. I'm sorry, I made you wait. I didn't mean to. Welcome, good to see you. Teresa's always happy to see you as well. Come on in, grab a seat, get comfortable. Thrive Off Grid, been a while. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Stuart Jones in the house. Good to see you. Kent Corbett, hello, my friend. Good to see you today. Big Red Faye, welcome back to you, Miss Faye. Thank you for joining us today. I love your name. That's cool. Miss Krista, I hope you are special. You should feel special. Judy Covington, welcome. Good to see you. Dizzy Jezebel, I said hello, but hello again. Miss Mary Holt. I think I got everybody. If I didn't, I will catch up with you. Come on in, guys. Grab a seat. Fill your cup. Nice and warm. Get comfortable. Just Yvonne. Just Yvonne. Is this not Yvonne Poole? We got a couple Yvonnes, I think. Looks like we got 72 of you beautiful peeps in the house today. 46 likes. Let's see if we can make that match. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. For those of you that would like to join me, please do. As we break down this I can't talk, discussion today and go back into time. I'm not going to start singing, I promise. Bariqua, welcome. Good to see you. Good afternoon to you. Juice concoction. I want to know what that is. I'm curious. Is it ginger ale and orange juice? My kids used to love that. They called it ginger juice. So we do have two Yvonnes. I thought I'd seen you in here before. Scottish Cat Lady, welcome back. We were talking about you last night because I had never seen you. And they were talking about we had a few cat lovers in the chat, in which I am one of as well. That's awesome. Welcome back to you. Hemisphere, did I see? Let's see, guys. Give me a minute. I guess I miss all the fun stuff. I never get to see Outcast when he does his late shows, but Thursday or Friday, just so you guys know, Thursday or Friday, Outcast is going to be joining me. We're going to be doing a late show. He's going to be joining me up here for a full show. And I'm hoping, let me check, guys, just to give you guys all the itinerary coming up that I'm excited about. Clarified, verified. So yes, 5:30 tomorrow Eastern Standard Time. Booking It with B is going to be joining us here. We're going to be breaking this case down with her and getting her insight, picking her brain. She does some great shows, guys. If you guys haven't subscribed yet to Booking It with B, please do. She's a newer creator that I started following recently. There's got a couple new ones out here that I'm really interested in and I'm definitely supporting. So Booking It with B will be here tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I haven't decided which day yet. It's up to him. But Thursday or Friday, Outcast is going to be joining us for a late show at the cafe. The cafe will be open late that night. So we got two great shows coming up. I hope you guys have been enjoying these shows that we're collaborating with other creators, because I have been. I truly have been. Really enjoyed having Lee here from Devil's Advocate. I'm looking forward to doing that again. I'm looking forward to hooking up with the Custody Queens again. Absolutely 100%. So I hope you guys are down for it. Yeah, Booking It with B does a great job, guys. I really like her. I kind of fell into her on accident. I was watching it and I'm like, damn, I really like how she looks at this stuff. Breaks it down. It'll be fun. It will be fun. Mittens for Kittens, great to see you. Sally Shepardson, welcome back to you as well. So Cowgals in the house. Good to see you. Kale, cukes, and pineapple turmeric. Okay, you know what you like. I'm not going to say a word. Enjoy your drink there, Kim, because I don't know. Shirley Temple. Guys, you remember those drinks back in the day? We thought we were hot shit with our parents and we'd get a Shirley Temple thing and like we were drinking alcohol or something, you know? I loved those. Oh, it's all good. No problem. I knew what you meant. No problem. I've been called so many things. Just don't call me late for dinner. I'm good. Well, thank you, Yvonne. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you guys enjoy this because I really do do this for you. I hope that you guys are getting some enjoyment out of it. And I'm trying to hook up with Bronx Tale as well. So Roy Rogers. Oh my God, Yvonne. I haven't heard that in a long time either. That's awesome. Ginger ale and grenadine. Yes, Cat Lady. They were awesome. I loved it. Becky, scratch it up. Is in the house. Becky, good to see you today. Thank you so much. I think this case is a lot like the dissemination order. Like how the public will handle it. Maybe an experiment. Good point, Becky. Good point. Awesome stuff. So I'm going to have a discussion with Kim about this drink she's drinking because I don't get it. Yes, Bronx is awesome too. She's very laid back, very into what she's doing. I really respect her too. I told you guys, there's a lot of creators out here that I really do appreciate and respect. And I'm really, really, really trying to hook back up with Lana again whenever she gets some time. And she actually said to me that we need to do another show. I want to get her to do it too. So whenever she gets some time, because she's a busy, busy lady, because she's always doing great things, I would love to get her in here. Hell, I wouldn't mind having Bubbly join us one night too. I just struggle because sometimes I wonder if Bubbly likes me. We don't get to talk very much, you know. I think Bubbly's awesome. She's very sweet. I would love to have her join us. The bird has landed. There's our tomboy. Good to see you, dear. Uh-oh. And boom. Good afternoon, Miss Kim. How are you? Can you hear me?
Hi. Yeah, I had to mute my YouTube. Sorry if there was an echo.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Welcome.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you for joining me. I always love to pick your brain.
You're staying warm?
I'm trying. Back here in this addition, it's colder than I have baseboard heating back here. They added way after the house is 110 years old. So this portion here is all an addition. So it's not insulated right. It's just cold back here. So
yeah, you guys got more snow than we did. It keeps
going
around us.
That's what we always do, because I'm in between one lake over here and another lake over here. And I'm actually, there's another one that way too. So I think we get all this like lake effect stuff that blows off the lake and it just causes more of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And plus we have Erie that's not too far off from us either.
I'm right. Like I can walk to the lake.
Like Geneva, right near Geneva?
I'm east of that. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So it's probably freezing. If you can walk to the lake, it's cold as hell where you're at.
Yeah. We get the wind and the midges.
You get the wind too, and then it does this whole vortex thing. You know what I mean? Right around where I'm at. And because I have so many wide open fields, there's not a lot of house. I live in like Hell's Country, I call it, because there's really no houses. I have one neighbor that's right here. It's not even supposed to be living there. It's not a real house. It's I think it's an old shed or something. I don't know what it is, but they live there. And then the rest of my neighbors, except for the one across the street, are like spread out. And then I have open field because we have a lot of farms out here. So the wind just blows through these fields and hits our houses like a train, you know?
Yep.
Welcome, Don Caps. Good to see you today. Great show, by the way, Kim. You did a great show today. I love it. You're doing every day better. I love your stuff. That's truly, I had already had people asking me to do what I put in the title, reviewing and talking more about the supplemental reports from MPD and ISP and stuff. And I click on your show and you're kind of looking into that stuff. I was like, wow, see, we want info.
Yeah. Trying to stick to what's the information they're telling us, you know, and unfortunately we're finding some discrepancies and
a lot.
Just trying to track it all through, especially having these two organizations. You know, you've got Moscow, what did they say? Idaho State, what did they say? Compare it to the interviews, compare it to the body cams. You know, a lot of it's not matching up.
100%. And like I said, I got at least 3 emails that I saw this morning. They're like, Diego, can we go back and re-review the Moscow reports, this and that and everything else for specifics? So like I said, it's up to you. You guys get to choose first what you want to look at first and foremost. And if not, then I'll go get it myself. But yeah, very like when I read through them, I wanted to make sure I read every word, and I just read through them. There were so many of them. So did I absorb it all? Probably not. There's things that I know that I missed. I know I missed stuff.
That's what I've been doing. I'm thinking I'm up to like 100.
You're in ISP docs, right?
No, I was doing the Moscow one.
The Moscow stuff. Okay.
Yeah. So I haven't even really, you know, I've perused the state ones and I stumbled upon that one that I read today. That was Idaho State document, which I thought was interesting with their version of going through the house.
Yeah.
What's all that evidence?
And like you said, it is normal. It is normal for prosecutors to do that. Here's the problem. They never do that kind of stuff until the coroner has taken custody of the bodies in the situation. Yeah. That's the odd part to that to me. And I don't understand why they allowed for that. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, I guess I do because everything else we've seen doesn't make sense either. So at that point, you got to kind of go, well, okay, there's another, what happened, you know?
Mhm. And you're right. So much information is buried because that document had the exact time and who took the bodies and the name of the funeral home. Like, interesting, they didn't redact the name of the funeral home.
Well, they're
Carlos
redacted.
and I were talking about that. Like, what information are they redacting? You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
it's more than names and birth dates and phone numbers and where do you draw the line? They're
Yes.
redacting these weird, like I pointed out 2 weird words today. Like, what's that word? Like it coming after the word bedroom. Like, it's not a name. A name would not make sense there. So
They're redacting things that makes no sense.
weird.
Just like I've seen a couple of these documents where they'll redact the word this or roof or something. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Like, you don't even know what you're doing with that stuff. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, like that's how I'm describing it. Like, they're redacting random nouns, adjectives. Like,
Yeah,
why?
you're right. You're right. And being a teacher, looking at the redactions and the way that
Yeah.
they're doing it's got to drive you insane. Like, what the hell are you guys doing? You know,
I was calling it Mad Libs. Like, we're gonna use
that's
our
what it reminds me
it's
of.
like
Yes,
preaching. We're gonna use our context clues and see what this word could be.
it is. It's at Mad Libs. I haven't heard that in forever. That's hilarious, though. That's exactly what it's like. You know, I said in your chat, I said the redactions are ridiculous because they are
Yeah.
crazy. They are crazy. And the thing that bothers me is they know this stuff has been released after the fact, okay? So they know that Hunter and Emily and Josie and Dylan and Bethany and Jack Decor, we know all these people. They have been on the news thousands of times. They've been in all of these Dateline hit pieces and all these other things and so forth. So why are you redacting these people at this point? I don't get that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I told Carlos. I said, because he was asking me if they were redacting the names of businesses
Right.
and like the Mad Greek. And I was like, well, it's hard for me to without looking at the document to recall off the top of my head because we know those names. So when they show up, even if they're redacted, we know what it is.
Mm-hmm. No, and Fizzy's right. How do you redact how someone sees themselves? They put themselves in the documentaries. That's facts. And that was part of the ruling that Hitler had put out that, if I remember correctly, at least, if I'm wrong, somebody please correct me. But he said that in the document that I was reading back then, that they will be people's names, addresses, birthdates, and stuff, which that's fine with the birthdays and addresses. I don't care to know that. Will be redacted unless they have already been in the public eye.
Ooh.
But they're still doing it. It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
So, and he's really dragging his feet, Kim. And I mean, like somebody's dragging him to release the rest of this stuff. And it tells me something, in my opinion, that they're really struggling on what to redact in these other sealed documents in part 3. When part 3 is released, I have a feeling that it's going to be like the JFK files because it's probably going to be all black pages, in my opinion.
I keep saying we have to be getting to the digital stuff, right?
Well, and that's what you were saying the other day. If it's the cell phone stuff and all that stuff, then that's probably why. I agree with you.
Yeah, we're gonna have a field day with that if they show us.
Oh Lord, do you think they're going to show us anything?
I don't know. Like, they have. I mean, there has to be stuff in those DNA reports that they've got in there, like the numbers, and I don't know how to read that stuff, but like Audrey's doing a good job with it. So I mean, it's there. It's most there. There's some things that are blacked out, but
Right.
I don't know how to read it. I can read just their, the report.
I get some of it. I will say this. Moscow, when I was reading through the Moscow reports as compared to the Idaho State reports, it was so much easier. Like, obviously, Moscow, they don't seem to care because they didn't even fully redact things. You could see parts of names and different things so you can figure it out. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah, I liked that they put the first and last initial.
Yeah. Yeah, that was helpful. ISP just completely blacked most everything out. It was crazy to me. So, and we're not going to get anything from the FBI as far as I can tell. There she is, SRBBBB. Good to see you. And thank you for cursing me with all this snow that you said was coming my way last night because I got it and more. I like your tagline, DNA with the question marks. Yes. at some point Hitler can't delay the Cyrus. Well, we talked about that before, and I gotta wonder, can he? I think maybe he's, bless you, or did you cough? One of the two, whatever.
I'm clearing my throat.
I think he might be looking for a way to do that. Okay, because I don't think he wants to release any of that. Because I think if he releases that, I think they're going to blame it on the investigation that we have no clue, nothing on at all, no word on what's going on with this leak investigation thing. I have a feeling you're going to try to redact or keep sealed the Cyrus stuff somehow. I do, because I know. Go ahead.
No, I have a question about that, but someone asked me and you in the chat about Kaylee's electronics in a storage place. Yeah.
There was a
blew
fire.
up. And I wanted to ask about that a couple days ago. How do we know that? How do we know there was a fire or whatever? Is that documented somewhere?
My understanding is that, and I probably rolled right past it when I was reading, that there's a document that reports that there was a fire.
Okay.
Was that stuff in there? I don't know, Cat Lady. I don't know for a fact. They can tell us anything they want, okay? Because there was, from my understanding, there was a fire in Coeur d'Alene. There was also, I heard, and this might just be a rumor because there's lots of them, that there was some kind of a like a storage unit or something they had. I think it's a government facility that they kept,
right,
that may have had some kind of an explosion as well. I don't know what's true or not true. Truly, I'm not 100%. Oh,
Wiz said newspapers and stuff.
It was in the newspapers and stuff. Okay, that's what I'm not sure of. Thank you, Twiz. I didn't know.
I have to look for that.
Why would stuff be in Coeur d'Alene? It's a good question, Yvonne. Is it because they kept certain things at certain facilities for different reasons? I don't know. See, these are the things I don't know. I would like to know.
I did read, and it was in the Moscow docs before 100, before document 100,
Sure.
that when they had a hard time getting into Kaylee's phone, they had the pins for all the other victims' phones, but not Kaylee's, or hers wouldn't work, whatever one they had. And they could not get that phone open. And so they were reaching out to different electronic cell phone experts to try to help them. And I think one of them was in Coeur d'Alene. So wondering I hope her phone wasn't in there.
Well, it would be convenient, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It would be, well, just like the refrigerator issue. Okay. From my understanding, because I looked into that, I even asked somebody that I know if that would make a difference. And they said they don't think it would. That it said that the refrigerator was left open all night and everything got ruined. There were certain.
Yeah, I don't think anything would get ruined. I think the only thing the temperature does is, like, if it sat in there for years, the temperature would it just speeds up the degradation of the.
Right. This was just overnight. It was just overnight.
It was hours.
It shouldn't have done anything. I think that was a bullshit excuse. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
To be able to withhold things again. That's how I see it.
Yep. But back to what you were talking about with Cyray's information. Okay. What? Because he was with the defense. So I'm thinking the defense has his information. What do you think how does the prosecution have his information to release?
Well,
or
they
is
both
it documents that Ann submitted with his stuff in it? Is that what it is?
That's how I think. Yeah, they have to have both sides have to have the info. Obviously, we know that. But the sealing part is what has to be released. Like, the judge has to unseal the stuff that was sealed, and he sealed everything. Okay. So the point is they have to go through what they're doing. At least is they're going through and redacting things that shouldn't be within it. Well, my understanding is size information has a lot of personal information from multiple people. In turn, they have to redact a lot of stuff from that in turn before they can unseal it. If that's true. Okay. I feel that they're using that as an excuse to not release it. That's just me. Don't follow me, guys, on that. That's just how I think. Okay.
Wait, what do you think the reason is?
That they're trying to hold back from unsealing that stuff because it has information in here that's going to cause a whirlwind.
Oh yeah.
And that's why they're going through and just dragging their feet on that. That's truly my opinion, that they're just holding off as long as they can to release that because it's going to start some shit. That's just how I feel on that one. That's all.
I don't think there's any way they're going to be able to get around showing their hand that they did have that technology or that information from that data that Cy was trying to say, because they're going to have products, I think, that could only be created from that.
Well,
Or
that
information or maps or
Yeah.
whatever, that it's going to be like, well, how are you able to do that?
That and also, I forget his name all the time. I think his last name's Jackson. If I'm wrong, whoever this guy was, you guys, you know who I'm talking about, that knows.
Yep.
All they need to do is subpoena that man, and boom. Yeah, I gave this information that you can't lie under oath. I mean, you can, but if it comes out that you did, you're in trouble. So, if they put that man on a stand somewhere and say, yo, or depose him and say, you need to tell us right now who approached you, what did you give them, what happened, how and when, so on and so forth. And if he doesn't tell the truth and they find out that he didn't, I can't imagine somebody's going to put themselves in that situation. So Boyd Jackson, that's his name. Sorry. Bring him out and get the information from him. And then you can shove that right down Hitler's throat when he's throwing up the whole 7-year thing or whatever it was, 7-day thing. Sorry. Because it doesn't matter, folks. It didn't matter. It still doesn't matter now, but that's all he could grab a hold onto in that situation to keep him steady,
Yep.
It's just ridiculous. They have, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Kim. I'm sorry.
I just going to say, I'm sure he's been visited by the FBI.
I hope he has. I hope he has. And I'm telling you, I hope Ashley was too, because I will bet this is going to hurt. I'll bet every one of my toys in this room here that Ashley Jennings has that information and has had it for a long time. That's my opinion full-heartedly on that.
Mm-hmm.
Debbie Gazzardo, welcome. Good to see you. That's just truly how I feel. And I know that they're going to deny it because they know that that would have shut this case down if they would have been able to put that out. They weren't going to let that happen. And so she sat there and lied like a rug, like she always did, in my opinion. So,
yeah,
I cannot stand Ashley Jennings, and I feel sorry for the people of Latah County. If she takes over for Bill, God help you all. Welcome, CJAG. Twiz said not only that Cy will say BK wasn't at Moscow and was in Lewiston. There's that Lewiston statement again. Yeah. I that's what I'm expecting. And like I said yesterday, and I've been saying, Cy's not going to come out to the world and say, Brian didn't do it. No. Okay. That's not how that's going to work, folks. All he's going to do is what I think he's more worried about, to be honest with you, is presenting to the world the point and the facts, pointing to the fact that the prosecution was a very corrupt organization when they did this. That's what I think his biggest thing is. And then, of course, to shut down Voldemort from calling him a conspiracy theorist. Truly.
That's going to come back someday.
Oh, I know it is. Yes.
Cy had issues in that, was it Nevada or wherever that one court case was, that they wouldn't let him be proclaimed as a witness. Yep. Cy was eventually proven to be right, and the judge that made that decision got in a lot of trouble with a lot of other cases too, and it takes time, doesn't happen right away, but I think that's going to come back. Colorado.
Colorado. Thank you, Twiz. I thought, why was I thinking of Bethany, Nevada? Okay. Yeah. Dave Clayton, good to see you, my friend. The Goncalves accessed Kaylee's phone. Law enforcement couldn't do it. See, that's crazy to me. That's insane to me. I don't even know that they had full access to it, Dave. I will agree. From my understanding, they had mirrored her phone so that they could, if there was issues, there was a family thing or something like that. So they were able to mirror her phone. But I don't think I think certain things, if Kaylee was Kaylee, she was a 20-year-old girl, would lock her parents out of certain things in her phone, in my opinion, with only her own personal, passcode or something. So they probably didn't have everything. The the G family access her phone records. They didn't give the G family access to her phone. Okay. See, I was wondering, like, I don't believe they would be able to get things that the FBI couldn't get. That's just my opinion.
No, because like my kids are on my plan and I can see like phone numbers they call, who they're like the numbers that they're communicating with, but you can't see what they're saying. You can't see the messages.
That's what I was saying. That's what I mean. So yes.
Yep.
There's still the privacy thing, guys, and that has to happen. Ray continues to do his thing, hosting classes, working with Facebook, the FBI or FB. Okay, yet he is the conspiracy theorist. Apparently, nobody but Ellie and Hipper thinks Ray. Well, of course, the man created what he does. He was the creator of the whole cast thing. He put the software out. He did everything. 35 plus years of experience in law enforcement, so on and so forth. And you're going to call this man a conspiracy theorist? Dude, just go hang your robe up and give it up. Go home to mommy and do your thing. Because that was a big mistake, in my opinion. And I don't think that with Ray's reputation and the things that he does that he's ever going to just let that sit there. He's going to shove that down his throat at some point, I feel. Truly. Senor's in the house. Good to see you, brother. And sorry, Becky. And the plea came after that comment from Hitler. Maybe they are playing it. It could be. It could be. That's a good point, Senor. Thank you guys all for joining us. 150 of you guys in here. And it looks like we got 76 likes, guys. Please make sure you hit the like button so we can get this in that algorithm. All right. So let's see real quick. So in here, or I'll go to you first since you're my guest, Kim. Any specific reports or anything that you want to personally review before we go forward with anything else? Re-review, I should say, that you can think of. And of course, I'll have to find them. But
well, I know two big ones in the Moscow docs were that 25 and 77. One is.
Okay.
I think 77 is the one with the kid who hid in the house.
Yes.
And then 25, I think that might be the one where they mentioned that, the kid on campus coming out of the dorm room.
Gotcha.
So two prime other suspects, Absolutely. I don't know how the chat feels if they're familiar with those two already, but
we can start there. We will start there. You are my guest. You get to choose. And then I will leave it to them to choose others if we do. So hold on 1 minute here. Now I get to read. I get to dig. I am somewhat organized, you guys. Somewhat, with a capital S. I have everything filed. The thing is I don't have everything or in specific order sometimes. I didn't get a chance. I was going to do that, but I didn't get a chance to do that.
That's why I could only do so much today, because sitting on a live digging is like no one wants to. I'm like,
we do have a tool that SRB gathered for us at one time. I never use it, but it's here.
Is that the one where you can type in a word and it'll search the docs for it?
No, it's a whole thing that was put together. I can't remember who did it. I'm looking for it right now to see if I can just pull from that. But it has everything, from start to finish in it. And I'm looking to see where it was pinned or where it was put. Maybe she can help me. I don't know if she hears me.
I've got 77. I can put it in. I can put the link in your behind the scenes, right?
You can if you in the back chat. Yeah, if you want to, that's fine. Otherwise, I'm just trying to find this other thing because I know it's all in here.
Here, see if this works.
Okay, hold on. Michelle F, thank you for that. Okay, hold on 1 minute. SRB that looks like that went to Mandy Lynn Sue. Congrats, Mandy Lynn. Welcome to the sauce. Satire 777. Welcome, by the way. Good to see you today. Thank you, Michelle. God bless. Very generous of you. I appreciate that so very much. What the heck? No, that didn't open up. That was, you just sent me the Google Drive thing. Hold on a minute.
It didn't open the PDF?
No. Wait a minute. It does link some video. Is that what you're talking about? No, SRB. Remember that thing you found for us? That tool that has everything all inside of it. I went into the Idaho 4 channel in the Discord, and I can't seem to find that thing again.
Can I share it? You want me to just share it? I can present.
Yeah, if you want to. That's up to you. I didn't want you to have to, but sure. That'd be great.
Helping if it's a
You're doing it. That's great. I'm looking SRB. Let me see it one more time, Kim, before you do that.
Oh.
She said she sent it, but it doesn't open up to that SRB. Or wait, is that it? That might be it. Hold on. It is it. Hold on. Thank you. I'm sorry, SRB.
Okay.
Now I think this might not be the same thing. So you know what? It does have whoever that is backstage, you got to show your face for like 3 seconds so I can make sure you're showing your face, not your waist, my friend.
I was telling Carlos about that.
Whoever that is, because we're not going to do that again. If you don't mind, please, and thank you. Oh, okay. You're good, bro. You're good. Okay. Hello and welcome.
David Lowe.
Hey, I switched my name on you. That's why you didn't know who I was. I'm just checking in. I'm just checking in.
I kind of figured that was you because of the name. What's up, buddy?
Nothing. What are you guys talking about?
We're just reviewing some reports and stuff. That's about all.
Nice.
Going back through stuff that we probably didn't catch.
You're all famous and stuff now, going on Birdie's show and stuff. I'm proud of you. You had DA on yesterday too. That was nice.
That was an awesome show. Yep.
You're just turning up the viewers, getting all famous on me, sitting with that burning fire on the TV in the background, just solving the case and stuff. Dang, dude.
I don't know about that. I don't think I'm famous either, but just trying to do the best we can do to figure this mess out. That's all.
That's fair. Where are you guys at?
Same place we have been for the past 3 years. Just reviewing stuff to see if we come up with anything new. That's all.
That's nice. That's nice.
Fresh. It keeps it fresh. All right.
That's cool.
Yeah, you can share it, Kim, because I'll have to dig through this anyway. So,
okay.
So how are you, sir?
Good. Just checking in. Have a little break in the day. I've bailed on you guys. Too much conspiracy for me. So I was just seeing where you guys were at, what you were up to. Anything new? Any new evidence?
Not that I've found yet. I mean, there's some things that we haven't seen before, but
I'm trying to think of what SRB was saying. He was talking about a couple cats last night. You guys were on the right track going down some little hole, but then he spun off the wrong direction. I think it was when you guys were talking about a little Jackie Showalter or something. If you keep sniffing down that rabbit hole, you'll find some goodies.
Okay. Gotcha.
You'll find some goodies.
Yeah, I hope we can. Can you blow that up a little bit bigger, Kim?
Yeah, I'm getting it. I've got so many tabs open.
That's okay.
And what's that Tullison officer with
the ISP officer Tollison?
Yeah, sniffed on that rabbit hole too. He's an interesting cat. With a previous murder. He that's an interesting cat. He was with Rosie too. So if you're looking for who's got blood on hands, keep diving down those rabbit holes. Stick to those guys.
Tollison's got a Brady violation because of the doctor situation he was involved in beforehand.
Yeah, that's messy too. Like again, these types of killings don't happen by you in the Midwest or by me or even down south, out east. Like it's just kind of weird that all of it's happening. It seems like it's all the kind of the same crew. So yeah, you guys are on when you guys talk about people like that. They are bad. There are some bad people in the world, unfortunately. We all seem to be pretty cool, the Birdie and DA and all these guys. But yeah, keep going after those little fuckers.
That's
Fry. What about Fry? That wiener.
What about him?
I don't know. His name was on the document. His wife was working in the courts covering shit up. with Mortensen's name copy and pasted onto the document. So someone's got to be doing that inside of Moscow.
Oh,
We got to start finding these rats.
She's
yeah.
so racist.
My issues with him are just that he was in charge of the PD and his wife worked within the government as well. There's some stuff there that bothers me. I'll be honest with you about that.
Yeah, if it smells like shit, it's shit, Birdie. Or Dago. I called you
I'm going to
Birdie.
jump in real quick. Dago, I adjusted the access so you should be able to open it so you can see it and read it because there's no way you can read it off the screen. So try the new link and see if that works. You should be able to open it in the private chat.
Do I click viewer or commenter or editor? It says you need access. And then I hit
click the new one because I said it that you could view it. Anyone with the link can view it.
Oh, the second one. Yeah, I clicked the second one, unless it's the top one. Let me try that now.
No, not the top one. That's the first one, I think. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, I clicked them both. Hold on.
It won't let you open it?
It says I'll get an email letting me know if my request was approved.
What?
Yeah, you got this stuff locked down, Miss Kim.
I changed it.
Let me check my email.
I changed it to viewer.
That's okay.
Hey, Mrs. Kim, is there any meaning behind the eyes in your background there? The two pictures of your eyes?
Two pictures of my eyes.
The eyeballs? Yeah. Is there any meaning behind that?
Those are boats.
Yeah, those are boats, bud.
Those are boats? What? They look like eyeballs for me.
That's funny. That's funny. No,
they look like two creepy cat eyes or something.
Nope. Those are each a boat on that's like a pond or a lake that's reflecting the sun.
All right. Whatever. That's cool. Yeah. All right.
Thank you. Yeah.
Unique.
I like her background. I like her background.
There you go.
I like the feng shui of your background, I'll say.
Who's Becky? Who is this guy acting like she doesn't know me? Hey, Twiz, get on X and get in my DMs.
Becky. Probably just didn't recognize your voice or recognize the name. I'm sorry.
Whatever.
So,
all right. Well, cool. Have fun chit chat, and I'll talk to you guys later. I gotta go.
All right. Take care.
See ya.
Bye.
All right. I will get this opened up here. Don't worry about it.
I'm trying to help another way. Let me see.
Kim is turning into a counselor. That's the chair I sit in.
A counselor?
Yeah, that was good. Good to see you, AR. Thanks for joining us, bud. I hope you're doing well, bro. All right, so
here we go. This will help you. You can go right to it.
Sounds good, ma'am.
That's their website.
Works for me. Sorry, you guys. Bada bing, bada. There it is. That's the link that I can't seem to open up for whatever reason. So
is it opening now?
Yes, this is perfect.
Oh, okay.
So this is the one I was trying to get on myself. So do you want to do 25 or 77 first?
I don't care.
All right. So let me open this here. It better open for me. Yeah, here we go. I have these already too, Kim. That's the crazy thing. I just, for whatever reason, when I go to it, it's giving me this weird, I don't even know how to explain it.
Oh, I get it.
New download available. Okay, that's good. Let me move that. And go here. And I'll have it all. There it is.
That way you can blow it up and
yeah,
see.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. All right. So let's go down and start with number 25, I guess, since it's first.
There's some names in there. We got to try to figure out who they are.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right. Yeah, I can definitely blow this up and it'll be easier. And let me know if you can read it okay, too. There we go. Let me turn this off there.
If I make this bigger.
Does it need to be bigger? Because I can go bigger if you need me to.
I made my screen bigger. I can see it too.
Okay, good stuff. And everybody here, you guys can see good. Again, thank you guys so much for joining us. AR, it's good to see you again, bro. I hope you can hear me. and I hope you're doing okay. Is that Cassie I just saw? Cassie's in here. Good to see you, Cass. Hope you're doing better. Miss Krista's in here. Everybody's in here. Thank you guys for joining us. And anybody wants the snow, come get it right now. You can have it all. Miss Christine, good to see you. He did. I have those written down too, though, Christine. I have the initials and all that. By the way, guys, if you will, please, I'm not going to get into details, but keep Miss Coco in your thoughts and prayers. Her family, they're going through their own stuff right now. So just keep them in your thoughts and prayers and well wishings and stuff like that for them.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
It'll be okay. It's just, I'm not, like I said, she's very personal and I don't want to get into her business. I just want you guys to keep her in your thoughts and prayers. That's all.
Yeah. Before you even read, because the very first sentence is, I was asked to conduct a follow-up. So this report right here is a follow-up.
Yeah.
But where's the original? Like, where, like, follow-up to what? So right off the gate.
Yeah, it says on 11/18 of 22, I was asked to conduct a follow-up on. This is the name that we need to get, you guys. This is the name that has been driving me insane. I have gone through the list that Tommy gave me and gave all of us with the initials, and I cannot find out who SB is. I've gone through every name I can think of. In the Paramount, the Peacock, the Dateline, the News. Who the hell is SB?
Mm-hmm.
Is it Steven? Is it Samantha? Is it something? I mean, I can't put this together in my head.
Yeah.
So
I know. I wanted to ask Bubbly. I saw her earlier. I wanted to ask her because sometimes she knows names.
Yeah, Bubbly has a lot of the names. I wish she would come over more often too, but I told you I don't think she likes me very much. But that I get it, but I love Bubbly. I think she's sweet. Very sweet lady and a very smart too. With this stuff. So if you can hear me,
I'm surprised to see her in my chat.
It was awesome over there. Yes. She was making very good points over there too, Kim, as she always does.
So I'm guessing, I mean, I'll share my thoughts after you read it.
Absolutely. So I was asked to conduct a follow-up again, like Kim said. What was the first time? On SB, I was told B was contacted on 11/17. See, let me write that date down too. Maybe that'll help. 11/17/22 by Moscow and ISP officers. I was asked to watch a video from 1200 hours on 11/12/22. 1200 hours to 13. So from midnight to 1 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
on 11/13 to see B's movement. Is this dumpster guy? To see B's movements during the homicide.
Maybe.
Wait a minute, though. Stop. Freeze. What did they just say? I was asked to watch a video from midnight to 1 a.m. to see B's movements during the homicide. Midnight to 1 a.m.?
Oh, wait a minute.
Did they just flip up and tell us the wrong timeline? Or the right timeline?
I was asked to watch video from midnight to 1 to see B's movements during the homicide. That's a weird way to write it. I mean,
am I wrong?
Yeah. Yeah.
It says 12 p.m. new. Is it Fizzy though? No, Fizzy, because it says
from the 12th to the 13th.
Yeah, because it goes from the 12th to the 13th. That would be midnight to 1 a.m., right? On 11/12, B left his dorm room at 12:05 hours.
Wait, no, they're right. They're right because
okay.
Wait, what's midnight?
Midnight would be you're right, 2400.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Fizzy. Sorry. Thank you, Fizzy.
1. Yes.
Sorry, Fizzy. Fizzy's always calling me out on my mistakes. I appreciate it though. I don't want to be right. All right, good. That made me slip for a minute and go, wait a second. What are they saying?
Oh, so they're going, so they watched him from noon on the 12th
Till 1 a.m.
all
on the
the
13th.
way till 1 p.m. on the 13th. So
Gotcha.
25 hours.
Yeah. Gotcha. That
of
makes sense.
his
Sorry,
time.
guys. See?
This is a good catch because this didn't dawn on me.
Right.
Yeah.
And thank you, SRB. I did see it. Yeah, you guys, this is why we do this right here, right now, because of stuff like this. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not dumb. I just.
No, you have
Anyway.
to stop and think about every sentence.
Every word they say. Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
So on November 12th, B left his dorm room at 12:05 hours. That's afternoon, guys. Okay, in the afternoon. He was wearing a black long sleeve shirt, black sweats, and at 12:53, B returned at 3:03. Wait, at 12:53 hours, B returned. Period.
So he was only gone for 53
minutes. Yeah, or
5 minutes or so.
55 minutes. Yeah, something like that. And then at 3:03 p.m., B left again wearing a black beanie, black gloves, and a white jacket. Okay. So at 5:48 hours, he returned to the dorm without the beanie, gloves, and jacket, but then left again at 5:52. So literally 4 minutes later with a backpack. Okay.
So he just went home real quick and grabbed a backpack.
Yes. But he didn't have on the hat, the gloves, or the jacket, it said. So that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
B was gone until November 13th at 12:25 hours when he returned to the dorm. I reported the information to ISP. So
I wonder what they didn't describe what he was wearing when he returned to the dorm.
So he left for the last time from his dorm at 5:52 in the afternoon and did not come back until the next day at 12:25, which is 25 minutes basically after the police were called to the house.
I wonder if there's an interview of this person.
I would like to see that too. So I'm going to write down if we could find an interview and differentiate who this person is in the reports, at least. Hey, Ariana, welcome. There's a Samuel.
So here's what I'm thinking. This person is living in the dorms, so they would have, you don't have to be an underclassman, but the chances are higher that you're probably so freshman or sophomore.
Mm-hmm. The name is all we have, Cat Lady, are SB. See, I thought maybe Berenberg, but they screwed up the first name, if that's the case, but that's not him. This is some random freshman, most likely. You probably won't know the name. That's the whole problem, Twiz. We haven't been able to figure that one out. But they followed this guy. But then again, this could be them just making everybody focus on this for no reason. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, but this one really does bother me.
But we never heard about this person. This is something that was just, not talked about, not highlighted, just in a random doc. It's a follow-up that we don't know what it's the follow-up to.
Yes.
And also, I thought, remember at the beginning, they said that the Wi-Fi went down on campus. Remember that whole thing?
Yep, I do.
But they still have all the camera footage from on campus that night.
Yeah, they said it went down for maintenance, but they said it didn't pertain to the house because it was off campus, but
this is on campus.
This is on campus, yeah. So some weird complaints against them, so they looked into them. It could be Quiz. It could be. Hey, Paula, don't worry, dear.
It could be, but that's the point. Is we're ruling stuff out, right?
Yeah.
Right, ruling stuff out.
So that's what that says. I certified, declare, blah blah blah. There's nothing. Hathaway, D Hathaway was the
Does
Okay.
it say anything up there about an interview? Like interview to follow, or let me see. I certify
I don't
down
see it.
down at the bottom.
Hold on 1 minute. I'm just writing something down. I'm sorry. I don't think so. Foregoing is true and correct. Now, here's the
Oh,
thing.
wait, I reported the information to ISP, so maybe there's an ISP doc.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Is I want to know if there's an ISP report that follows this up now because they reported it. So that is another thing I'm going to be looking for then. Okay. Lucy's in the house. You got some splaining to do. Busy said I would think the can would be hardwired, not Wi-Fi. That's a good point too. I didn't say you said anything. Oh, that's Lucy and Twiz. Okay. All right, so there's that one again. SB, folks. SB has always been that's been a name. All right, Twiz said the cameras are wired; they're not Wi-Fi. Missy a fee, 73.97. Welcome. QQQ. Who is B? Brett Payne, Brett Bryan. Other I'm late too. Oh no, that's the last name, not the first name. All right, so let me back up on this one here real quick. Maybe. What am I doing here? So if anybody has any thoughts or feelings about who Samantha Barrett.
I think it's a guy though. Isn't it? Does it say male?
Sounds like a guy, yeah.
Maybe not. If it's a girl, that's really strange.
Yeah, and I think that's the person. Isn't that the reason why Tyson Barrett recused himself from being the lead detective? Because isn't that his daughter?
I think I heard his daughter knew the victims.
Yeah, Becky, that's hi Cat. What's up, Fall Star? So I think that's who that is, but I think this is a male. They said he in here many times, so
Yeah.
yeah, the chat is putting the work in today for sure. Thank you guys too. That's why we love doing it. It's so helpful. All right, guys, hold on. Let me move this to number. Uh-oh.
I am freezing in my house. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I had to turn my heat up to 72, which I don't normally do. Just 1 minute here. Oh, it's compressed. This only goes to 50, so I got to go backwards real quick to the other one.
Yeah, you got to go to another group.
Yep. 51's to 100. 1 minute. Here we go. Thank you for sending me that link, by the way, Kim. And this one, let me blow that back up. There we go. This one was written by Mr. Chief Fry. Interesting. Again, this here narrative interview with SP.
There's a lot of initials in here that we have to
Yeah, there's a middle initial that's completely redacted, but the first name is S, last name's P, it looks like. So S blank P blank. This is an older person because their birth date's 1953. They're the same age as my mother. And that's all blanked out. So let's see, that would make them in their 74. Am I wrong? My math is horrible.
I think as we read through this, look for clues. I think this person. Wait. No, I'll wait until we get through because I think I'm confusing two people.
What were you going to say before we go into that? You said you would wait till I read and through that first one we did, number 25. Any thoughts on that before we go forward?
I think it came up already with when we were
Oh,
talking
okay.
about
We
it.
already got to it. So 72. This person's 72 years old, by the way, whoever this is. I asked P if the informant. Oh, wait, sorry. On 12/13 at approximately 2000 hours, I interviewed SP in blank Idaho at the blank period. P had called me several days earlier to report some information he had regarding the quadruple homicide.
Okay, what's 20 hours? That's
2000. So that would
8
be,
o'clock at night.
yeah, it'd be nighttime sometime at night. Yeah. So 24 is midnight, 23 is 11, 22.
Yeah, 4 hours before is 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Sorry. Yeah. I'm very slow with math
It's
stuff.
just weird to be doing interviews. They like meet up at a bar or something and interview.
Yeah. Yeah. Agreed. 8. Yeah. Sorry. I got it, you guys. I don't know why my brain did not just, I know those. I was in the fire service for years. I know that military hours like by the back of my hand. I'm just looking at this and getting myself confused for some dumb reason.
I only learned it for this case.
Yeah, I've known it, and I don't know why I keep getting thrown off when I look at these numbers in here. I think it's because everything else written around it, and it's my brain's not working. But anyway, I asked P if the information he would be sharing, so we know it's a male, would be dealing with one person. P told me it would. I asked P if I could get the individual's name. P told me the person's name was Gus. This is probably Gus. There was a Gus that we talked about.
There was?
Yeah, there was a Gus. Remember the guy with the wood pile and the
That's what this report is. So
Gus.
definitely it's like a 3-letter word there, Gus, and then just a little bit longer. Like
because if you look at this one here, that looks like 3 letters, Gus. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna go with Gus for right now. We'll say, I don't know. I have all these. Hemi, they were all released to us via the Moscow link. Gustavo, Fizzy, could be. So yeah, that's the one that this is. Thank you. This is a good one, actually. I didn't even realize that's the one that this was, Kim. This is a good one to try to understand. The name was Gus or Gustavo. Maybe that is right. Later identified as Gus or Gustavo M. GM. Blank, birthday's 2003, so they're not that old. P told me he did not know the individual's last name, but believed he knew where he lived. P told me he lived in the blank apartments. So that could be coffee cup, steptoe. It's not white. Queen Road Apartments. It could be a few different ones, but okay. He told me this apartment is just off of Blank Avenue, then turn on to Blank Lane, and then right onto Blank Street. So I'll have to figure those out.
So it's Linda Lane. You turn off of
the first one
Avenue, turn on to Linda Lane, then right onto, King Street, Queen Street.
King or Queen Street. Okay. So it could be right there. You could be right. Yeah.
The apartments across from the blank.
Yes. From the blank. P told me that Gus lives in the blank apartments. Well, that's a really small redaction. So
yeah.
Are there any apartments that are numbered that you remember, Kim, just by numbers?
No, but if the apartment complex has several buildings, maybe it's like in the first apartments or the second apartment or
okay. Got you.
I don't know. That's
got you.
So go ahead.
No, you go. You go
on. No, I wanted to pick some things out of there.
Please do. Go for it.
So the person they're interviewing, when they interviewed him, he said, "This is about this guy starting with G, but I don't know his last name."
Mhm.
But someone did some research because then they found out his last name because
Mhm.
they put it in this report.
Right.
So they're adding later information that they find out in this report. So this isn't just about the interview with this guy. They're putting in other information they found out later. And he said he knows where he lives because I think that's going to be important. So this P guy knows where he lives,
Yes, and I agree with you.
but we don't know because
I think if we could figure out the apartments, we might be able to figure out who this is. Maybe.
I think there's enough clues there that it could be, especially people who know that area really well. I don't. I get
Right.
lost, and I don't know all the names of the streets, but yeah. All right, that's it, I think.
So Blue Devil said that there's more on Gus in sequence 16, last paragraph. You mean report 16? I'll check. Okay. P began explaining to me that he had done a lot of work for DK. This is the other letters that I would like to figure out. Who is the prior owner of blank. P told me he has been a friend of the family for many years. Okay. Do we remember the name of the owner of the Mad Greek?
Oh,
It was Greek. It's Greek, obviously, but I couldn't remember his last name right now. DK. I know it's that the last name's definitely a Greek name because we looked all through into them at the very beginning.
but this guy, this DK, he owns an apartment, or he used to own an apartment building.
Oh,
So
okay.
I kept thinking to all the sleuths out there who like to deep dive things, if you can find an apartment that back in 2022, before that, was owned by somebody with the initials DK, that will help. Costas? That's the Mad Greek guy.
Yeah. Thank you, Lucy. But no, that's a good point. So somebody that owned an apartment building back in the day, it's not Kane Francis, and it's not Saeed, because his last name was Amtul. I'm trying to remember that list that we just looked at last week that has the owners of the properties around that area, and I don't remember seeing anybody with the last name of K.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sarah. Report number 16, last part's GP. So we'll go to that one next, Kim, number 16, because that relates to this too.
Okay.
Thank you, guys. You guys are on point today. I love it. I love the interaction. I truly do.
I can't tell who. P began by explaining to me that he had done a lot of work for DK. So did P do a lot of work for DK, or did G do a lot of work for DK?
I'm guessing that it's P.
Okay.
It says he had told me that he's been a friend of the family for many years and has done handyman jobs in the past for D. So that tells me it was him. You know what I mean?
Okay.
P told me in 2020 he drove D and his daughter, or I'm sorry, D, his daughter L, and G up to blank to a place the family goes to have a vacation almost every year. So his daughter L and Gus.
I think L is Gus's mom,
That's what I was guessing. Yeah.
but it'll come up in a minute.
So that would be DK's daughter is Gus's mom. Okay.
Yes.
And G up to this place the family goes for vacation almost every year. P told me after they got there that R, who is one of DK's sisters, got into an altercation with a male who was camped near where they were. Pete told me it was a heated argument, but everyone eventually went back to their campsites. Pete told me later in the evening that he noticed R and L were walking past the male's campsite. So he went up on the hill where he could observe and make sure nothing was going to happen. Pete told me that he had been up on the hillside for several minutes in the dark when all of a sudden Gus just appeared out of nowhere. Pete told me it startled him for a minute because he never heard or saw where Gus came from. Pete told me that Gus pulled out a knife to show him.
Creepy.
He told me this was a hunting style knife. And Pete told me he had spoken to G, who had showed a great interest in having a career in the military. Hold that thought, Kim. I'll be right back.
Ding ding. That was just, yeah, ding ding. Hi, beautifully broken woman. Costa Alexandrolopoulos. Yes, this is the people. This is the woman. So if P is 72, his daughter, how old do you think his daughter is? 50s, 40s? This is why I think this is so strange, because his daughter is going to be the one sleeping in a shed. So a 40-year-old woman, a 50-year-old woman. I mean, that's my age. I ain't sleeping in a shed.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Gus, who had showed a great interest in having a career in the military. Oh, wait. He told me this was a hunting style knife. He told me that he had spoken to Gus, who had showed a great interest in having a career in military. I asked Pete if he could describe the knife to me. Pete told me it was a typical 7-inch blade hunting or skinning knife, which could be anything, but it definitely could be a K-bar.
It was a USMC Marine Corps.
Right.
Oh.
He told me he had heard that Gus's grades in school had dropped and that L had been extremely verbally abusive to him.
So Gus is a student.
Yeah. I asked how L and Gus would travel to Moscow from Boise. Pete told me that he believed they would ride the bus when they traveled. Pete told me when they stayed in Moscow at Dee's house, Gus and his sister would stay in the basement, and L would sleep outside or in one of the 2 sheds in the backyard. What the hell?
So I know it's so confusing. So the L and G, Gus, live in Boise. But it sounds like they spend an awful lot of time in Moscow.
Right. I'm guessing that because Gus is a student there, maybe L works there somewhere.
Yeah. She's the one that, let me see, told me he believed when they stayed in Moscow at Dee's house. Who's D again? D is
DK, whoever owns the business.
So they stay at the grandfather's house then, her dad's house.
That's what I'm guessing. Yeah.
And she doesn't stay in the house?
Right. See, that's what I mean. These people are weird, Kim.
He and his sister would stay in the basement and Elle would sleep outside.
Well, outside or in one of the 2 sheds in the backyard. Who would make their daughter sleep in a shed in the backyard?
What is wrong with this family?
Very weird.
You guys.
And then the mother was very verbally abusive to Gus, according to this.
Yeah.
Pete told me that around the end of May, or wait a minute, I skipped this. Sorry about that. Pete told me that the significance of this was that Gus would keep his knives in the basement of DK's house, in the woodpile that was outside, or in one of the 2 sheds in the backyard. So he has knives that he keeps all over this place out here, or in the basement.
I would think this would have been a huge lead in the case.
Yeah, right. No follow up on this guy. This is dangerous activity. I agree.
Yeah. Strangeness,
Very
my
odd.
daughter's coming to stay at my house, but she can't stay in my house. She's got to sleep outside or in the shed. What?
Yeah. They don't obviously have a really good relationship, maybe.
Yeah, maybe there's mental health stuff
Yeah.
going on, like dysfunction. I don't know.
Or maybe the daughter, maybe she got a drug problem or something, so he doesn't allow her to stay in the house. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe she steals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Could be.
Wow.
Could be. So,
but we were saying, I think when you walked away, how old do you think the daughter is? Because if he's 72, she's 50s or 40s, right?
I would imagine, and G's birth date is 2003.
What do you think's blacked out before? So they're not sure of his birth date? Something to 2003.
That might just be the month and day.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I was thinking it was like a death, lived from this year to this year, but I'm like,
Oh,
oh,
you're
2003.
Oh, absolutely. So we know that him and his mother would come from Boise back to Moscow on a regular basis. He was a student. Their father owned a home there and made his daughter sleep in the shed, and the son, and that he has a sister, by the way. Gus has a sister that would stay in the basement. So we know that he kept his knives in the basement or the wood piles in the back or in one of the sheds. Pete told me that around the end of May or sometime, sorry guys, I'm eating a piece of candy, so if it sounds weird, I apologize. The end of May or sometime in the middle of June, after COVID was letting up, he was at the Mad Greek having a late lunch. See, that's why I wondered if maybe that he owned the Mad Greek. You know what I mean? But that doesn't mean it's true. Late lunch, early dinner. Pete told me this was on a Saturday or Sunday. Pete told me he had ordered a glass of wine, which he is sure that Ethan brought him. Pete told me that he is not sure if Ethan worked at the Mad Greek or if he was just helping out. Pete told me that a bit later that he noticed that Gus had come into the restaurant with possibly D something else, who is G's cousin.
So there's a D that's a cousin.
Right, to this Gus guy. P told me Xana and Madison had gone over to Gus's table and Ethan later joined them. P told me it appeared to be a heated conversation, but he could not tell what it was about. He suspected that it may have to do with the cancel culture and that Gus was stirring them up with conservative comments. What the hell does cancel culture mean?
Oh, you're woke.
Oh, that's what that's called. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We're not shopping there anymore.
No, I gotcha. Conservative comments. P told me Gus left without eating anything. Now, later that night, around 9 or 10 p.m., P was at D's house in his backyard. P said that L was extremely drunk. Maybe that's why she sleeps outside.
Right.
And she was yelling at Gus. P said she stated, "You are a loser and you are going to spend your life in jail. You are ruining your life." P was not sure what L was referencing when she said this. P told me that Gus left right after this altercation and he did not see him again. P told me that Gus goes on long walks and does not return until the early morning hours.
See, so many weird
Wow.
things. And I think that conversation, he says, well, I don't know. He doesn't know what they were saying, but he was guessing that it was this cancel culture. But Gus didn't eat anything. So
Right.
he really wasn't there to eat. Was he just there to see those kids?
Could be. Could be.
And then they're in a dispute. They're arguing over something, it seems like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Goes on long walks and does not return until the early morning hours. P told me he was over at D's the next morning picking up some tarps from a job he had been doing, and Gus showed up. P told me he asked Gus what he does after he leaves when his mom is yelling at him. Gus told him that he goes over to the college.
Mm-hmm. For long walks all night long.
Right.
And he's mad.
Yep. People take their anger out in different ways. P told me that Gus believes the college is to blame for how his mom is. All right, so we have mental health here too, Kim.
Yeah.
He explains that L went to parties at the college and began drinking. Wait.
She's in her 40s.
I mean, yeah, but look at Joe Vito.
I mean, I don't know. That's real. Like,
Weird.
every college has those like 20 to 30-year-olds that just can't quite get over the college phase.
Mm-hmm.
Would still hang around. But I think once you hit 40s and 50s, you stick out. Like, that's weird. I don't know.
She could have. Well, let me see though. He was born in, was it 2003? Wait, 2003. She could have been a young mother, Kim.
Oh, so her father had her late in life.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, trying to get her age range. Yeah, so.
And that could explain why she's kind of immature to the point of
2003. Let's go back.
2003 from 2022 would make him, hold on, 19.
Okay.
I think.
And then if she was born, she could have been like 20 years before 2003 is 1983.
Yeah, she could have been 16. You know what I mean? Teen mom.
Right. Yep. Yeah.
Which in turn would explain her going to parties on college campuses being that young. So yeah, 100% Fizzy. That's what I was thinking. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Very, very possible. I knew people like that. So just saying. Just a theory. And that could explain the immature mothering, the abusive mothering, if she's got an alcohol problem, things like that. Hey, Moonlight, good to see you, dear.
And if it's a drug problem and you're mixed up in that drug world, like I keep trying to connect everything back to that theory because I personally think that has something to do with it. But unless anybody knows for 100% sure who that L girl was with Dylan, like I know people have a name, but do you know for sure that's?
Oh, Lauren, something McCoskey was the name. We don't know how old she was though.
Oh, so she's not like a frat or a sorority member or a sorority sister or anything like that.
See, that I don't know, but
because I'm just wondering, is it for sure her? Because man, that would be a huge connection if
it could be
mom was trying to crash out with Dylan or was just there. I don't know.
Lakeland McCoskey. Does anybody know what Lakeland's birth date was? or if she was involved in the sororities. Thank you, SRB. Because I'll be damned, Kim, if it comes back that she's like, just a little bit older than 16 years older than them or so, that would be interesting as hell.
Right. Yeah. Maybe she knows Molly.
Mm-hmm.
She seems like the type of person that would know Molly.
Mm-hmm. Very good point.
Something in
Okay.
those potatoes.
So, where we go? Pete told me that Gus believes the college is to blame for how his mom is. P explains that L went to parties at the college and began drinking. P told me that he does not know for sure, but he believes that L may have been sexually assaulted at one of the college parties. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah.
P told me he asked Gus about the conversations that took place at the Mad Greek restaurant. P said that Gus told him that he had followed the girls to the Mad Greek from the college. Gus told P that the two girls were lesbians. Gus told P that he had went back to the girls' house, and when they came home, he was inside the house and made the statement they had no idea that I was there. I could have killed them all if I had wanted to.
That's crazy.
That's beyond crazy. If that's true, that's crazy as hell. All I'm saying is, if it's true, this should be a lead suspect in my opinion, but this could have just been this guy talking shit too. We don't know. You know what I mean?
True, because earlier in the paragraphs above, P was saying, oh, he was just talking to riling them up about cancel culture. But in this paragraph, it says P told me that he actually asked Gus, hey, what was that conversation about that at the Mad Greek?
Right.
So he goes back and actually asks, and he said, and so Gus had a conversation with who was there? Xana, Ethan, and Maddie?
I believe, yeah. Well, wait a minute. Let me double check.
What? He told him, hey, I followed you guys home and hid in your house?
No, I think he just told P that.
Go back.
Or maybe, oh shit. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, where'd it go? Told me Xana and Madison had gone over to Gus's table, and Ethan. So it was Maddie and Xana because they both worked there.
Right.
So
Ethan was there too.
And Ethan showed up too. Ethan was probably just hanging out with Xana. All right, now let me reread that bottom paragraph because is that what he said to him?
Yeah, he said, I asked Gus about the conversation that took place at the Mad Greek. Gus told him, yeah.
Two girls were lesbians. Gus told P that he had went back to the girl's house, and when they came home, he was inside the house and made the statement they had no idea I was there. So he said that to P. Okay.
He said it to P, but P's like, hey, why were you having this riled up conversation at the Mad Greek?
Right.
And Gus is like, oh, it's because I followed them home and hid in their house and could have killed them.
So is that what he told them then? Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Or they found out somehow and they're confronting him like, this didn't dawn on me.
And that he didn't need anything. Yeah, that makes some sense, possibly. P told me that Gus then went and got a larger knife out of the back shed and showed him. P told me every time that he was around Gus and Gus's mom would explode on him, he always stayed very calm and would not react to her. That's creepy. This bothers me, Kim, to be honest with you. This is...
I hope this guy is on the at least the subject list.
He should have been, yeah. How did he know where they lived, though? Okay.
Yeah, follow him probably. Or knew them. Does he know them?
Shocking, maybe. That's what I'm guessing. Did he know them or did he just know them from that point? And I
He
don't
would
see a
have
follow-up.
to. He would have to have seen them. How does he know? How does he know them enough to say, "Oh, they're lesbians"?
Yeah, right. And that wasn't even true. I mean, Ethan was a boyfriend to Xana. You know what I mean? See, that makes me wonder, did he really know who they were or did he just make a guess?
Oh yeah, because the two girls would have to be Xana and Maddie.
They are. And Ethan was there, who is Xana's boyfriend. So that's odd.
When I read this the first time, I just assumed the two girls was Maddie and Kaylee because they're always together, the two girls. But no, Kaylee's not there. This is Xana.
But see, this is
Maddie.
not just the girls going over to wait on him. He sat down, the two girls go over to him, and then Ethan joined them and they sat and had a conversation that was heated.
Yep.
But P said he suspected it may have to do with cancel culture. He doesn't really truly know. Gus was stirring them up with conservative comments. P told me Gus left without eating anything. So you gotta wonder.
But then later, when he sees Gus at the house, he asks him, "Hey, what took place at the Mad Greek restaurant?"
And that's the thing down there is he doesn't really, does he?
Yeah,
That's what's hard to understand. He doesn't really say.
no.
He said he asked Gus about the conversation that took place at the restaurant. He said that Gus told him that he had followed the girls to the Mad Greek from the college. Gus told P that the two girls were lesbians. Gus told P he had went back to the girls' house, and when they came home, he was inside the house, made the statement they had no idea that I was there. I could have killed them all if I wanted to.
So he's following them.
Yeah,
Is this
that's
where
what
the
it's gotta be.
stalker thing is coming from?
Well, I'm wondering if this is the guy that was up in the tree line that they repeatedly said somebody was up there and that they saw shadows and stuff, maybe. You know what I mean?
Because he didn't follow them. He followed them to the Mad Greek.
From the college to the Mad Greek,
From
right?
the college, because he was always hanging around the college.
But that doesn't mean he didn't follow them from
Home, yeah.
work to home at some point, right?
Mm.
Well, that window in the kitchen is the kitchen, RJ, and there was like a table and stuff in front of that. So if he did, he had to climb over a bunch of shit. That's where your thought went to. That's what I was thinking, SRB. That's the only thing that makes this make sense. The thing is, here's the most aggravating thing, Kim. Where's the follow-up with this?
Mm-hmm.
This is a pretty serious situation, in my opinion. In considering the case, this would have been the first thing I'd have followed up with. And there's no report on it that I know of. But let me go back to 16 because it says there's more on this on 16. So hold on.
Okay.
Give me a minute. That means I got to go back to the other ones now. Hold on.
Yeah.
Which that's fine.
I wish we could at least see initials on the suspects that they tested against all this evidence.
I agree.
But again, so is there an interview with this GM
ISP
person? And did they video record the PK or the P? What's the guy's name? Who did they just interview? P something.
P something.
SP. SP.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, hold on a minute. On 11/15, when I arrived at work, I had several. By the way, you guys, this is from John Lawrence, Detective Lawrence. I had several voicemails on my desk phone. I began reviewing the voicemails, and most of the voicemails were tips on the current homicide investigation, and many of the tips were about the live feed from the grub truck. Throughout the day, I fielded several calls from people with possible information and they believed may be of importance to the investigation. Now, okay, here's an interest to me. I received a call from AM, period, blank, A told me she was at the corner club with two of the victims. Now, here's my question. Gus's last name that they had listed was M, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
They also listed in that last report that he had a sister.
Mm-hmm. But they didn't give us a
No name, but this
name.
last name to whoever this girl is M. So could this be?
It's not longer than the other M name. It's about
No.
the same size. We're picking out names by sizes of black boxes.
I mean, yeah. AM. So the last name matches possibly,
Yes.
folks. It's not a fact. I'm just saying it's very possible. It's got the same first initial for the last name.
Yeah. That then there's a period there. I
Yeah.
received a call from AM, period. And then
Blank.
blank A.
Right.
Told me.
So that whatever that blank bar is, it's a big one. Blank. And then A told me she was at the corner club with two of the victims, Madison and Kaylee. Or Katie. Jesus, these people drive me nuts. The night prior to the murders. She told me that there was a college-aged male known by Madison. A told me that the male was wearing a black and white flannel shirt. We've seen that many a times.
Mm-hmm.
That is in that footage too, just if that's real. But okay, hold on. With a black shirt underneath that had writing in white letters that said antisocial. A told me the college-aged male who had been identified as Cole Berenberg, that's got to be what that is, CB, was acting creepy. Yeah, because remember Cole got thrown out that night for acting weird with women.
I'm going to step away real quick while you're doing that. Reading.
Oh, no, that's fine. I know, senor. CB, that, like I said, that's got to be Cole Berenberg, was acting creepy. She said that he was not engaging people in conversation, and he was just staring at the girls in the group she was with. A told me that Berenberg had been grabbing girls by the butt and touching and being handsy. A said she confronted Berenberg and told him to stop touching girls inappropriately, or she would have him kicked out of the bar. At one point, Madison introduced her, A, to Berenberg and told her she knew him. A said she let her guard down a little when it came to Berenberg and was later told by Madison that she only knew Berenberg through class and a group project in which they had worked on together. A said a short time later, Berenberg was kicked out of the bar. A short time later, I took a call from DJ. There's Bronx. Good to see you, Bronx. Logan's in the house, guys. I've been trying to reach out to you, ma'am. Good to see you, dear. Thank you for joining us today. Lizzie, welcome. Dago, did you see my comments about the email from BWB? I don't think I did, dear. I'm trying to keep in with both you guys. I'm sorry. Let me look back up here while we're waiting. Hold on, Lizzie. Sorry. I don't. Wait. Nope, that's busy now, Lizzie. Miss Kelly's in the house. Good to see you, Kelly. Deborah Ackland, welcome. Good to see you as well. Amy Conway, buenos dias. No, I don't. They may have rolled off, Lizzie. I'm sorry, hon. Teresa, good to see you as well. Booking with B emailed you. Yes, she did. I already spoke to her. We're set up for tomorrow at 5:30. Lizzie, thank you for that, by the way. Again, Logan, welcome. Good to see you, dear. Thank you so much for joining us. Definitely would love to have a discussion with you, Logan, as well. In fact, if you don't mind, because I can't find yours. Welcome, Donnie. There is my email, Logan. If you don't mind, like reaching out to me via email, that way I can get in contact with you. I would love to talk to you real quick if you don't mind, dear. And Lizzie, thank you very much for that. I appreciate that very much. So you guys, I'm wondering if yeah, that's a good point, Kathy. My boys, K9, welcome to you. See, this bothers me a little bit, you guys. You know why? This statement that was made by Gus about how he could go and he went and hid inside the house and he could have killed them if he wanted to, right? If we take what Dylan said about Kaylee being going upstairs and then come running back down saying somebody's in the house, meaning, in my opinion, somebody was hiding in the house, it kind of fits. You know what I mean? So that's got me thinking a little bit. Oh, you found it. Thank you, Fizzy. I didn't even know. I looked for it and I couldn't find it. I must not have looked in the right place. Thank you, Fizzy. So that's fine. I can send her an email myself. Thank you, Fizzy, very much. You guys are so helpful. I appreciate you guys more than you know. I'll wait for Kim to pop back in here and throw that at her real fast. Yeah, it kind of fits, doesn't it, SRB? Yeah, good point, SRB. Good point.
Sorry, I had to pull stuff out for dinner.
No, you're fine. Don't apologize. What are you having?
I pulled out chicken and broccoli.
You can make many things with that.
I know. I'm trying to decide what.
You could do the cream soups with the chicken and broccoli and bake it in the oven with some rice.
Mm-hmm. I have rice too.
That's one of my favorites. I love that. Anyway. No, I was just telling him while you were gone. This bothers me a little bit because if you remember, if we believe what Dylan said when she said that she heard Kaylee run upstairs, let's go upstairs with Murphy and then scream, run back downstairs, say somebody's in the house. Okay. Now going back to Gus's statement, if that's true, that he hides in the house, he could have been hiding in that house, popped out, and poof. You know what I mean?
Doesn't that make more sense than a rando
Yes.
driving by? But Gus probably walked, so he can't be the killer because he didn't drive a white car.
Yeah, for sure. Right.
It's more of a possible scenario than a random person. There's a motive there. And you know, if you did it once and didn't act on it, you're more likely to escalate and then maybe try it.
If you didn't get caught the first time, of course. Right.
I mean, I still don't think it's just one person, but that's why I'm wondering if there's a connection with him to I don't know if we get.
Yeah.
Have any of those other people been identified? Like the guy at the dumpster? Do we know who that was? The guy at the dumpster at like before the murders.
I do not know. No, I don't.
And then apparently there's also a second guy. There was a guy at the dumpster at the 1112 camera.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing we should look at.
Sure.
I
100%.
came across that in a report. Like I'm just
Yeah. Sage Baker. The only Sage I know of is Sage Francis, Kane's son.
who's Sage Baker?
I don't know. SB. They're trying to put together the names.
Becker.
There's
Stephen
also
Becker.
Stephen Becker. That name sounds familiar. Expert witness Stephen Becker that was in agricultural school. Okay. Thank you, Waz.
Gus seems like he might be an agricultural student. I don't know.
Yeah, well, could be. I'm looking, Tomboy. Hold on. From 2022-25 commencements, I can only find 2 people with the initials SB. Gotcha.
Ooh, you guys are good.
Mm-hmm.
What was it?
Sage Baker.
Sage
I wrote
Baker.
that down, and Stephen Becker. Thank you, Tomboy. GM. Yeah. Gus something. I'm gonna have to find that one too. But anyway, back to where I was at here. Sorry. Let me find this spot. A told me that Berenberg had been. Oh, we already passed that. Sorry. A short time later, Berenberg was kicked out of the bar. Short time later, I took a call from DJ. DJ. You got to figure out who that is too. Blank. Jay told me that he works at the blank. Jay said that he has a regular customer by the name of GP who comes in almost every day. Jay said that P makes everyone feel insecure because of the way he acts and the dark things he says. Jay told me P lives in the area of the homicides. GP. I thought Gus's last name was M. Okay.
It is. So this is someone different. And are they talking about the corner club or not?
That's my
That would be 2 words though, right?
well, there could be a space within that black.
They usually
maybe.
put the spaces though.
Right, I know.
Where would they work? Works at the blank.
It could be the corner club, it could be the lodge or the Moose Lodge, but that'd be a space too.
Mm-hmm.
The something alley, I don't know.
It's somewhere where you have customers.
Right.
Works at the Walmart. Works at the
University.
one word, a university.
It'd have to be a customer thing now. Hang on.
What does chat say? You guys probably know what it is. Oh, I can't. Oh, right there. I'm thinking that's got to be 1 word because it's one big long box. Costco. I don't think it's university because, like Dago said, you have to have customers. And I don't know the names of other businesses around there with 1 word. GP who comes in almost every day. Works at the restaurant. So DJ, Jay told me he works at the blank. Jay said he has a regular customer. So GP lives near 1122 King Road. GP lives near 1122 King Road.
Okay.
Spillman. What's spill? I looked up P.
So tell
So
me, I took a call from DJ blank. Period. I'm sorry. Blank J told me, what the hell is blank J? What is okay? Because I took
that's
a
the
call from
second time
DJ.
they've done that. That's the
Do
second
what?
time they've done that. That's the second time they've done that. Put a big long box in
Mhm.
front of, because Jay is the guy's last name, DJ.
David, Derek. But that's a really long box for over here. It's not that long.
Right. No, it doesn't match. So it's got to be like, suspect Jones told me, or witness Jones told me. Like there's a word there.
Agreed.
Short time
Agreed.
DJ. Witness Jones told something. I don't know. And they did it. They did it in that other report too. What are they calling these people? Interviewee? Interviewee.
Dog kennel. Unless they put it backwards. Showalter Jack. It's the only thing it would make, but that doesn't make sense, guys. It doesn't.
No, yeah, he's still talking about that same guy, Jones.
Anyway, moving forward with it. It says he works at the. We still don't know what that is because it's a long word too.
Could be
Period.
restaurant, at the restaurant. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But it probably is a name of a place.
I have to go back to all the businesses that look long like that. Sorry, guys. Jay said he has a regular customer by the name of GP who comes in almost every day, period. Jay said P makes everyone feel insecure. See, this has to be a bar, a restaurant, or something like that because, you're making customers feel insecure. He says, Jay told me P lives in the area of the homicides. I looked up P's name, P name's number. What the hell? I looked up P name's number blank. In Spillman? That's got to be Pullman.
I know. I was like, what's Spillman? Because it's not even capitalized, but yeah, right, Pullman.
And it shows an address on Conestoga.
Where's Conestoga?
That's close to that area. That's one of the roads that you have to turn down to get in and around. That was part of the. Isn't Conestoga one of the roads that they saw the headlights on the treetops or something? If I'm right.
So. It is mentioned on the map. Yeah.
Thought so. P has had numerous involvements with MPD over the last 2 decades. So he's older. Okay. Some of which relate to possible mental health issues. So this is somebody complete. Wait. James Leonard. What the hell's James Leonard's last name? I can't remember right now. James Leonard something.
Oh, his last name's not Leonard?
Or James something Leonard. That's it. You're right.
Oh.
Yeah, it's one of the roads that Payne and BK took. That's what I thought. Thanks, Swizz. James Curtis Leonard. That's it. So no. Okay, that's not the same person. Sorry, you guys. Stop yelling at me, Lucy. And that's that.
More mental health issues.
Surprise. This seems to be a problem in Moscow. They need to fix this stuff. Yeah, Conestoga was one of the roads that produced the camera. I think Senor's right. All right, so this is where we need to break down some of these things, you guys, and figure out how these things link together.
Ooh, someone said dispensary. That would be interesting.
Yes, it could be. And you guys said that there was something within the last paragraph of this. So, and so we got Berenberg listed in here. And I see I have issues with Cole. I have issues with Reed. And those two were friends. I'm wondering who this GM and GP is.
Okay, so this is report 16. Who did you just say? You need to know who?
GP. I wrote down GP, SB, and SP. I need to know who those people are.
Mm-hmm. So, and who's this AM? Do we think maybe AM is
Could be Gus's sister, maybe.
AM.
Yeah, maybe. That's just a theory because of the last name possibility.
And if not, who is this person at the corner club with two of the victims the night before the murders? So Friday night?
Yeah.
So Friday night. So we could maybe find out who was with them Friday night.
Oh, wait a minute. Beth just said Spillman is the MPD internal reporting system.
Thank you. I thought there had to be something to that.
Thank you, Beth.
Internal reporting system. So this person, so like he's someone who was arrested before or something. Is that what that's going to tell? Okay.
Good catch, Beth. Damn.
You guys are awesome.
Yes, you guys are. That's why I love doing this, because you guys are really on point with a lot of the stuff you do. One of these days, we're going to break something here with all you guys is throwing, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I love this. I like picking your brain a lot, Kim, because you ask really good questions that evade me all the time. And that's why I like doing this with you for sure.
It's nice to collaborate and read these things slowly and really think about them, talk about them together.
Yes, I love to stop, collaborate, and listen. Is anybody gonna get that? I wonder. Just saying.
I got a phone call. I got to take it real quick.
Yes, ma'am. Do your thing. Yvonne, Spillman is a record system that keeps track of police reports and offenders. Again, thank you, both you guys. Awesome stuff. Hot points. Yes, great points. Yeah, that was corny. I know. I'm a dork. You guys know that. Sorry, I had to do it. And Fizzy's gonna finish it off. Oh, SRB's kept going though, and so does everybody else. You guys are really getting into it now. I could do the whole song right now, but I won't. I know every word to it. Pathetic as it is, I do. Okay, so with that being said, so we have some notes off of these couple things here. Well, thank you, Gail. I appreciate it. I am a cornball, though. I'm such a dork. I say stupid shit all the time.
So this report was about Cole at the corner club and then some GP.
Mm-hmm. And DJ that's another one. DJ. Derek? No.
So these are about two people calling in. The first one's AM called in, and then a DJ called in.
Yes.
But they're putting it in the same report.
Let me make sure I have all the initials that I wanted. AM, who I think could be possibly GM's sister, maybe.
Oh, they did not redact the corner club.
No, they didn't at all. That's wild.
Or the grub truck. Why are they redacting these? So they can't say, well, we're redacting the names of businesses. No, you're not, because we're finding them all over the place that you're not.
Right. But they sure as hell knew how to misspell Kaylee's name and called her KT. Jesus God, you guys. Come on.
Yeah.
That's sad. That's disrespectful to me. I hate that.
At the
Madison introduced A to Berenberg and told her she knew him. A said she let her guard down a little because of that, I'm guessing. So, but then he got kicked out. And he's in that. If that, I know that a lot of us feel that that could be fake video. So 1 minute here. I'm going to look at something if you don't mind, Kim, real fast before we go to the next document. 1 second. Even though it might be fake, I know. Just give me a quick minute here.
Mhm.
Let me throw this up here. I want to look at something just to see.
Aiden McEntee. Is Aiden?
Aiden McEntee. That's a new name.
That's how I spell my son's name, and I invented it. No, I'm kidding.
Well,
He's one of those-
I just add a C, and that's my son's name, Caden.
yeah.
I like
My
Aiden.
mom freaked out when I named him that because no one had that name.
It's really cool, though. I like it. Good catch, Lucy. Thank you. Hayden were involved in. Oh, well, could be, Dave. You never know. Okay, so here's this footage now. Jesus. Hold on. Let me see where I want to see. Is this who are they talking to right here? That's not Jack Decor. Is that a male or a female? That's a female, right?
I don't know.
It was hard
I
to
think
tell.
so. They had a baseball hat on backwards.
Well, yeah, true. That's true too.
I'm gonna put bushy eyebrows on my eyeball paintings behind me.
There you
James
go.
made a comment.
Okay, that's the door, and that isn't that where Adam was sitting? Is in that corner by the door. Yeah, maybe that is a male. Maybe. What I want to see is when they open this up to. These two were pretty much by themselves. Seems to be most of the night.
They're having such a good time.
I know, and it's kind of sad, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, at least they did have a good time together for their last night. It's hard to watch some of these videos with any of these kids in it, you know. That's not the right footage that I wanted to see. I wanted to see when they open this up.
Cole? Do you think that was Cole? But Cole had a plaid shirt on, supposedly.
That's what I'm looking for. I think I have the wrong footage. There's footage where the footage that we talked about yesterday, Lucy said she thinks, I agreed with her too, might be fabricated. Okay, where they show them in the bar and then it shows them walking to the grub truck again. The thing I want to look at is in that footage. I swear to God, I saw somebody wearing a black and white plaid shirt. I just want to see how close that person is to them.
They also said he had a T-shirt under the flannel that said antisocial. So I'm wondering if you can see the front of that shirt at all.
That's what I'm going for. Actually, absolutely, Kim. That's exactly what I'm trying to find. So, hold on. I'm trying to find the right footage now. 1 minute. McMahon, Anne Marie, Morris, Aaron, Murphy, Annette. Where did that footage go? Damn it. Okay, that's gone. Wait a minute. Where did I grab that from before? Excuse me. I love doing these dives. I really do enjoy this. This is probably the thing I enjoy the most about
I know.
It's my favorite.
Yep. Kane said play the Lana one. What Lana one?
Does Lana have footage too?
Of Corner Club?
I think she ran it too. I think all of us have ran it at least once, but hold on.
Where'd I put my phone?
I can't seem to find it, Kane. Hold on, bud.
Okay.
You
did it?
Who else ran that? Outcast, Birdie. Oh, well, hold on. This might be it. Okay, so this is what I was looking for. That I swear to God, I saw somebody wearing the black and white flannel. I just wanted to see if you could, if that's him, if we could see that front T-shirt and how close he was to them. It's in the video where they're over by the door leaving. There's another angle that we're looking at.
Oh, I forgot to mute. Sorry.
Oh no, I didn't hear anything, so you're fine. Where's it at?
Someone asked me about Report 88, Senor.
Okay.
Spark my memory. I don't remember why. Oh, wait. Are you in the middle of watching?
No, I'm just trying to find Barenberg in here in this black and white flint over there. Now I see him. There was a different angle we watched this at, and I want to see if that's him, and if it is, how close. Way over here, I think I see him. Back in the back there. If it is, I want to see how close he gets to these girls. But I don't know that we're going to. Oh, or right here. Right here. There's the black and white flannel now. Looks like he moved.
They look like they have long hair, though. No?
Is that
Yeah,
maybe? You might be right. Yeah. Maybe not then. Flannel guy is in the left corner. Yeah, see, there's the flannel, but I think Kim's right. I think that's a woman or female. It's hard to call them women because they're so young. Even though I know they are. Welcome, Buddy Bear.
Hey, Miguel.
How you doing, bud?
Kane.
Hi,
Caney Waney, Caney Waney.
Okay, I put it in the back. Okay.
What'd you do?
Oh wait, I have you on YouTube here. Yeah. Okay. So why I wanted you to play this? You might either need to fast forward or rewind, but the reason I mentioned it is when we were talking to Coco, remember I was talking about the cowboy on the right hand side of the screen. He's in the very far right by that cooler, yeah. And right you can tell despite the bubble that he is just focused on the girls and never moves. And you guys were saying, oh, like the Cowboys, like the ones that win the house.
Well, I don't think they have anything to do with that. But you're right about that. I saw that before. And see, there's right there is that black and white flannel, but that looks like women's legs to me, not men.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But no, yeah, you're right. The cowboy hat person really seems to be focused on them. I agree with that.
Where's the cowboy hat guy?
Over here in this against this wall area.
He's got a white cowboy hat, Kim.
With the tan coat?
I think it's right.
Yeah, and it must be like 10 minutes that he just sits there, and even with the bubble, you can just tell he just like what's going on over there.
His head doesn't move.
Yeah, his legs like up against the wall, and then like his girlfriend comes in and distracts him after about 20 minutes. But other than that, he's just straight focused on that.
He's right here, Kim. See where my cursor is?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. And again, it's funny because there's somebody in a black and white flannel, but I'm telling you, I don't think that's a male. Maybe he was already thrown out at this time.
Oh, were you thinking that was Hayden
Berenberg.
Villa?
Yeah, we're looking for Cole.
I was just looking for Berenberg to see if we can tell if that's him with the shirt on and the t-shirt on, but they have everything blanked out. And then there's somebody else over here with a black and white flannel. It looks like two in this corner. It's hard to tell.
Mhm.
But again, he could have been thrown out at that point. We don't know. I don't know how early on or later on this was at night.
Is that the whole bar there? That space?
It's a very small
Well,
bar.
Well, here's the thing. Here's my question anyway. With the still photograph that we've seen all this time, isn't there like a little pocket where there was nobody, and it was just the girls hanging out in
That's
the
right
back?
over
'Cause
here by
that's-
that. Right over here, Kane, by that on this counter right here. See that orange thing right there? The juice, whatever that is.
So Lucy's right. It's just way more crowded
Oh
than
yeah,
it is and it was in the still photograph.
yeah. This is not a very big bar. See, the two of them were standing right next to where this orange juice thing is for a while. Maddie and Kaylee were here for a minute, and again, Adam was in this corner. Here's Cowboy staring at them at some point too. They must have moved either out or they're gone at this point. But this is the whole bar, from my understanding. There might be a little, or no, was that the door? That was the door, I think. I'm sorry, I'm backwards. There's a little corner over here to the left from what Rory showed us a couple years ago, but it's not big. They have an outdoor patio and all that kind of stuff too. So,
So in Lana's video, if you go to timestamp 1:55:05 during her live, that's where you'll see the action with the cowboy. Anyway,
Does she have this because she FOIA'd it?
I think so, yeah. Or either that or this wasn't this the stuff that Olivia released?
right? Olivia was the one that leaked it, and
Okay, see, there's another black and white flannel over there. And then this one too. So
now watch that cowboy, Kim, and just tell me you don't get the creepiest vibe when you see the girls. Where are the girls right now?
I don't see him now. That's the thing. I think they may have moved back over here, dude, by the door.
This is actually the start of it, I believe, because she talks about documents up till here. I think she showed like a brief part of it at the beginning.
And at the end of the night before they left, they were over by the door at this table. I think right here. There's Kaylee right there. I see her now. See this, my cursor?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kaylee's right there. I just saw her jacket. They got everybody's heads blurred out. I hate this.
Is this the bar?
Yeah,
the thing that the orange thing is on, is that the bar? Is there a bartender behind
part
that
of the bar?
Yeah, they put the water up there so the bartenders don't constantly have to keep.
Yeah, the bar starts here and wraps all the way down, and then it goes down, Kim, and there's a little bit to the left over here too.
So that cowboy guy just greeted somebody that came from behind the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he stays there the whole damn night, it seems, right there on that corner.
I got a drink. He got a drink from them. Okay.
But when they were over here, there's Kaylee right there. Here she comes.
Okay. And she's poking somebody, tapping somebody.
Mm-hmm. That looks like. Wait a minute.
Backpack girl.
Well, everybody keeps talking about the girl in the black Idaho sweatshirt.
Molly Gray?
That's Molly Gray? Okay.
I think. Don't quote me, dude. I thought I was told that this girl's wearing a tan Idaho sweatshirt. Everybody thought that was Xana for a minute. I don't think it is at all.
She's getting in her bag.
Is she in her underwear?
No, she's wearing leggings in her underwear. You're a goof. What is she getting out of her bag, I wonder?
Yeah, it looks like they do some kind of like
interaction.
Yeah, secret chit chat thing.
Okay, maybe exchanging phone numbers.
Oh no, she pulled her phone out. Okay, gotcha.
What I don't understand is like, why is Christie's see, look how his head is like, what they're doing over there. You know, it's just he's very interested. In the whole
You had to
thing.
throw that southern accent into it since he's wearing a cowboy hat. What they're doing over there?
Did that help a little bit?
What are
guess,
you doing over there?
I guess maybe. What they're doing over there?
They're hotter than all get out.
Yeah.
I wish I had a cow that looked that good.
Yeah, there's black and white flannel again.
We need hemisphere up here for this one.
Is he tapping somebody on the butt?
Yeah, Xana wouldn't be in the bar though because Xana's not old enough. That's true.
Did you
Kaylee's
see
on
that?
the, wait. Kaylee's on the phone and she looks very. Oh, she's passing the phone to. This is hard to watch, you guys. I'm telling you. Wait, what did she just do?
So
Okay,
she called somebody.
she was on the other girl's phone though, talking to her, talking to somebody on the other girl's phone.
Oh.
Are you jumping around or is the video?
I just backed up. I backed up to see that
Oh.
again. I'm sorry.
No, that's cool. I just didn't know.
Where's Maddie at though? This might be the period of time that Maddie was talking to Adam because supposedly her and Adam had this long
Right.
kind of conversation, and
I mean, that exchange seems like that girl's someone Kaylee hasn't seen in a long time. Like you run into somebody after a long time and get your, I don't know.
well, then that girl calls somebody and puts Kaylee on the phone with whoever that person is, and yeah, they do look like they haven't seen each other for a minute with the hug and everything, but we do know Kaylee went home for a little while.
Yeah. So, at what point is that still picture taken from?
The one where they're talking to Decor.
Yeah.
I'm still
Because
trying to
I
point him
never
out.
see
I'm
it.
trying to find him now, and I can't seem to find him.
Yeah, I honestly never see it in this clip. And I also wonder how come Lana has this version and everybody else is like Christie's are all zoomed in like that. And it cuts out the cowboy.
I don't know.
Specifically.
Oh.
I don't know, my friend.
Isn't that interesting?
As many things here are.
So if this would have to be maybe when the girls first got there, and then that still would have to be right before they left. Like the place
Oh, wait,
obviously
there's
cleared out,
Maddie.
right?
There's Maddie down there by herself. I see her now, right here.
Uh-huh.
See her? Can you see my cursor?
Oh, she's talking though. She's talking to somebody.
Yeah, she's right there with her drink. Kaylee's over here with her phone.
Oh, they blurred her out.
No, I see her now. Her head, you can see her face, but barely. She's right there.
Yeah, maybe she's got a blur by association over there.
I want to know who that is that she was talking to right there, though. That person's blurred out.
Is she putting her arms around his neck?
No, she's got her hands both in front of her.
She's like getting in her purse or something.
Yeah,
You talking about Maddie?
Yeah, she's pulling something out of a bag or something like that.
Is Adam a bartender?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, then he could be on the other side of the bar.
That's
and
very plausible. Yeah. And then Maddie walks off
walks away.
that direction now. Okay. And that's the door that they go out when Kaylee has to drag her out through that other video we saw. Yep. Okay. Who's this? Or no, there's Maddie right there. She's right behind Kaylee again. Okay. Maybe she was just getting a drink, you guys. You know, you got to go find the open spot on the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're talking. There's
It looks like there's a big head right between them. Did you see that?
Yeah. I wondered if that was McClure. No, she had the blue sweatshirt on. That's who I thought that was. Is that a guy leaning? Yeah. I think Decor's over here in the corner.
Oh, Maddie just looked at that cowboy guy.
Oh, did she? Yeah. Did she walk over to him? They're standing right in front of him now.
Right before that, she like kind of looked that way.
Mm-hmm.
And it just seems to me, no matter how you slice it, he's focused on them.
I wish we could see his face better.
Right.
This is where they kind of stayed.
Oh, look how much more blurred out the bar is now. They
Mhm.
really went to town on it.
Yeah, because that would be great. I mean, I'd like to see everybody's faces to see who's looking at who. Yeah, Adam was on the
I've
boat.
always said that somebody was there at this bar that as soon as we saw him, it would explain everything, or something happened.
I'm
at this
telling you,
bar.
dude, I think these two were being watched from the moment they were at the bar all the way till they got home.
Yeah.
I think they were
Yep.
watched at the grub truck, at the bar, every bit of it. I think they were being followed and or watched.
Man, I can't agree more. This is just, I mean, even with the blur, it's evidence of why did you blur out the bar,
There he
bro?
goes. That's Berenberg right there. I'm telling you. Yeah, I know. Why would you burn? I don't care who these people are. I just want to see what they're doing, who they're interacting with, and who they're looking at. It's so ridiculous.
Look at that jacket of that person that they're talking to. When I first saw it, I'm like, is that a law enforcement jacket?
Right here to the left or to the right?
No, to the other way. In front of Maddie, right in front of Maddie.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I see what you're saying. It could be.
Or maybe it's just nice.
It's hard to see it though because of the blur. The blurs. No. It's got a hood on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wild. I'd give anything in the world to have this clean completely up, no blurs, and hear everything that you. Well, it'd probably be a bunch of a mess trying to hear it. But
There's a software they keep advertising my feed that remove or focuses blurry footage. I don't know if it would work on this though.
well,
Here's
depends
the
on
thing:
who
if
blurred
it was from Olivia, did she blur it?
I doubt it. I
From
think
Olivia Gonsalves?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
I think she got this from law enforcement. That's my opinion. How else would she get it? Do you think they would really just give it to her?
It's just so freaking weird that they blurred everybody out like this. It's had to take so long and so many resources to do it like this.
There's Cowboy. It does look like he's looking over there too, dude. That's weird.
It's creepy, and it only took me like 30 seconds of watching this when she was live to notice.
There's Berenberg, I think, right there.
He just pointed at somebody.
Yep. Has he
Yeah,
got
he's
the
been
shirt?
pointing. He's pointed a couple times right at him.
That's Berenberg. I'm telling you, that's the one. Because yes, it looks like a black shirt underneath. I can't read it though.
Now he's making hand signals. Is he a catcher? First base coach?
Steal third.
Right. What's going on here? That's him. Telling you that's got to be him. He's right next to him.
At some point, you see also Joe Vito.
Yeah, I saw his big ass over here.
Yeah.
His shirt's not open though.
Can't miss him. It kind of is, but I can't read what it says.
There's something on the outside of the jacket. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh yes, you're right. Yes.
Yeah, you can see it, but you can't read it.
Yeah.
Black shirt with the thing on it.
But
So
he leaves with the black book bag girl.
Yes, he did. Did they throw him out?
So there were 3 people.
Well, here's the thing, though, Kim. There's a front door and there's a patio door. I think that's the patio door. They went out to the patio.
Okay, but he was with the.
He was with the book bag girl, right? With the tan Idaho sweatshirt on.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is the girl right here that I thought looked like could have been Jenna McClure, right there.
He's still giving more hand signals. Who is he doing that to?
No clue.
Tomboy says that he's married. She must see a wedding ring on him, and
Cowboy
you'll
hat,
see
dude,
here
man.
after so long, this girl now starts talking to him, and then his attention is diverted.
12:22 at 22:30. So this is 10:30.
Yeah.
They didn't even get to the bar till what time did they say that? Did Gower say he took him to the bar? 10 something, I thought, right?
I thought it was 11.
No, I swear it was 10
11.
something. Yeah, this says 112 of 22. Or is there a 1 blocked out? No, that says 112.
Do
That's
her
not.
beer bong? She just held something up.
That
Oh.
dude is right there. Literally right there. Weird shit. Hold on. I'm gonna grab something real quick. 10:20. Thank you, SRB. That's what I thought. So if this is right, they've only been there for like 10 minutes, but that says 112 instead of 11:12. I'll be
So
right back.
that girl that's talking to the cowboy dude she's really riled up about something.
Yeah.
Is she just pointing at the girls?
Well, they.
Do you see her thumb?
There's something going on. in this
Now she's
video.
looking. She like went like this, like behind me, like
Mhm.
right behind me. And she's on her phone and she's talking to him.
Very animated.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's a good one, Tommy. What if that dude's a bouncer? Do they have a bouncer? Here's the thing. Why do you have to redact the employees and the bar?
Yeah.
It makes no sense whatsoever. I mean, we can't by Olivia releasing it, that we can't question MPD about it because it's on Olivia. And I what I don't understand is that's what I think is that this is the Olivia version or whatever, and then the ones that Christy and Connor and everybody else got were the zoomed in version where they didn't want you to see certain things, even despite the bubbles. So there is something very telling in that video.
If this did not come from law enforcement, like if this isn't a released video footage that someone FOIA'd or that they released, then yeah, I agree with Lucy not to trust it. Like if this just came
She
from
doesn't think it's that night. But Maddie's clearly wearing the same jacket and shirt, right? I recognize that. Who's that dude?
And why would Olivia release this? Because she wants everybody to stop talking about it, I thought. She's been going ham on TikTokers. No?
I mean, she's continued the don't put thoughts.
Sorry, Lucy.
Don't put your thoughts in my mouth. What the hell? Get him, Lucy. Get him. She's screaming at you. There's the screams.
I'm thinking out loud. I'm just thinking out loud.
So what do we got now, guys?
Oh, the wife or whatever it is of the cowboy. See, now the cowboy's gone, so I don't think he was the bouncer. I think he's just an interested party.
I was told that Adam did both bartending and bouncing, so I don't know. Maybe that's why Adam was sitting in the chair for a period of time. Okay. It was Kane, not you, Kim. Wait a minute. What was that? Hold on.
Every bar does have a bouncer, so it could be.
That part. Who's that? Right there.
Bigger.
Who just hugged her? Is that Adam? It looks like he's wearing a Corner Club shirt.
Oh, is that where they're talking? Yeah. He came out from by the bar.
And then that's another dude in the white hoodie.
Do we see any of these people at the grub truck?
Not Adam.
We know Adam is tall, right?
Yeah, he's
pretty
pretty tall.
Seems pretty tall.
I don't remember seeing this.
Yvonne noticed the timestamp jumped.
Now it says 11:13 to 22, and now it says, oh shit, what does it say there? 11:13 of 22, and what the hell is the time? Damn it! Can you guys read that? I can't. 1:16. You see all that movement there, that clipping? Watch that. Come on, something's not right. Look, this dude over here is like going forward and backward, and like they're.
Oh yeah.
It kind of it looks like it was clipped or something.
It's a bad cut.
You'll watch the guy in the gray Idaho sweatshirt, like he goes forward and then back, like it's being moved. Right here, watch.
Oh yeah, there was a jump. Yep.
See it?
Yep.
Oh, this has been clipped too. There's big ass Joe Vito back there. You can't miss his back. And there's
So
what's
she's
his name?
telling, if that's Adam, she's telling him something, and then he's going to.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is he going to talk to Jack?
That's what my guess has always been. Would you say, Lucy? Footage PTSD? Yeah, we all have it. Yeah, you can't miss Joe Vito's back, hanging out with these young kids. Weirdo. Then you got to do your TikTok naked. You weirdo. The dude freaks me out. There's something about him I don't like.
He do his TikTok naked.
He did.
Like,
He did, with no shirt on. I'm like, you're a freak.
I was in a couple of those TikTok lives when he joined. That was so far back in the day. Oh my God. Because I was on TikTok before I came to YouTube.
Of course. He's just a weirdo, you guys. Why are you
Yeah,
hanging out with all these
crazy.
young people? Why are you doing TikToks naked, trying to insert yourself, talking shit about Maddie? Just a flipping weirdo. I don't like him at all. And I will tell him to his face.
Diego's on fire today.
God, I can't stand that dude at all. Thank you so much, Aquarian, on the 11.
Oh, you got
Yes,
11,000 subs.
Yes,
Congratulations,
I finally
Diego.
broke it. We're at 11,009, I think, or maybe more now. But
Aquarian.
thank you, Aquarian. You're an angel. God bless. ABC needs to shut them down. Lazy bartenders. Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't like Vito at all. I never did. From the moment he first spoke. Talk about inserting yourself.
I'm just kind of right now. I'm kind of focused on Hudson Villa with his high water pants and are those what's?
Oh yeah, the
there's
Dutch
just
Brothers
something
coffee
weird
sweater.
about that dude too. There's something not right.
And then it's weird because he's here. He's at the grub truck, and then next thing you know, the plainclothes officers have him over at his apartment complex with his buddies, the sign stealer.
He's
And
all over the place that night.
Yeah, I have 2 of those sweaters, by the way. I'm going to be giving away, you guys.
The Dutch brothers?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yep, I have 2 of them. They're going to be giveaways if anybody wants them, of course.
Oh, that's cool. That's good. That's a cool idea.
They just opened a Dutch brothers by me, and I sent Lucy a picture. What did you say when I sent you the picture, Lucy?
There's Berenberg there. Sorry, Kane, I didn't mean to cut you off, but
No, it's okay. She heard me.
that when he was
What was her response?
I forgot.
Wait, who's this guy here? That I saw that might be the guy you thought was wearing a law enforcement jacket there, Kim.
Yes. Yeah. It
That-
does look like it. Same guy.
That looks like the same guy that was wearing the vest, like the owner. Triple piece.
It's definitely.
That
It
guy
does
looked
look
like he had a
that.
mohawk there that just went behind the bar.
And there's Berenberg over there. Is that when he's grabbing people's booties? Right in that middle there. And these 2 are by themselves.
Cowboy
over here.
guy was smacking a girl's butt. The cowboy guy.
Oh, well. Maybe they both were. Now there's Adam coming back to the corner. They're talking about something right there, whispering stuff. And laughing, though.
That's right.
Whatever it was funny. Like I said, I'm glad they had a good time that night, at least. Together. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
They were definitely enjoying themselves.
I don't want to get morbid or anything and take the. It's so hard.
So wait, where'd Cole go?
He's over here now somewhere, grabbing people's butts. Right there. Right there in the middle of that blurry mix between the 2 girls.
Yeah, because one of those girls I think had the backpack on, but
Yeah.
now she's got now they got tank tops on.
Well, this one's wearing nothing almost. She's got a mini skirt on and a short shirt, and he's standing behind her. Move, Joe. Your back takes up the whole corner.
It's like half the room.
Talk about not fitting. Listen, I'm not a small person either, but this dude I just don't like him. Sorry.
Wait, now there's a guy talking to the girls.
Right
and,
there. Nothing looks like she's pointing and talking about herself. See how it clipped again? It jumped again.
I was watching for that.
It just happened again. See, this pisses me off that they're not giving us like
I think
raw
Lana
footage.
even commented on it.
Who did?
I think Lana even commented on it.
Yeah, she watches that stuff close too.
Yeah, I haven't heard her talk about this yet, so I kind of like doing it fresh with no ideas.
Yeah.
In my head.
Yeah, I never really followed this, like broke this down yet. Looking at this, so it's a good point to bring this up.
I haven't either.
Jesus, is that girl like naked? She looks like she's wearing underwear. And there's Barenboger right there. Oh, that's the girl. She, like, I guess she's wearing a skirt and a halter top, and it's like what, November? You should be freezing.
Yeah, it's
You
like
have-
lingerie, literally.
Right. That's what it looks like. It's lingerie.
You have to watch this many times because
Yeah.
you focus
You-
on.
You can't
if
see
you watch
everything.
one just to focus on Kaylee. Watch it another time, focus on Maddie.
So
There's probably
here-
subliminal messages in here, and they'll make you lose your mind if you watch it too many times.
of course, there goes. That's decor. That was decor right there. There he goes, walking by the door. See him? And
Oh,
out the door he goes.
Storming
Okay.
out or getting thrown out.
but I thought he left the same time. No, he left after the girls.
Maybe that's what I thought too, but
Is that why Lana just grabbed her hat?
let me back him up. I want to back that up because I'm pretty sure that was him. It looked like the same thing he had on in that still photo. Where did it go?
Who's this white Idaho sweatshirt guy?
I don't know. That's what I was thinking about earlier. And I was trying to think if we saw him at a grub truck at all, but I don't think we did.
Because
You
he
see
was
it- you know,
talking
you
with
see his
Maddie.
face there for a blip. I'm sorry, kid.
No, go ahead. Say that again.
Like it just if you rewind to these, I think you see his face for a blip there. But
I would say he was talking to Maddie and
look at
Adam.
that. With him, that you're right, they extra blurred it, like because he's blurred right now, and then they keep putting a extra bubble on top of it.
Is how tall does he look to you guys compared to them? They're short, but
Yeah, he's pretty tall fella.
Mm-hmm.
where did the
Maddie
photo?
seems pretty tall.
That's decor right there. I'm pretty sure that's him. See my cursor going up and down right here.
Yeah.
I think that's him. Look at the shoes, those pants, that hoodie, I think. And then I can't tell if the hat's backwards or not, but it sure as hell looks like that still photo. Yeah, you'd have to watch this multiple times to catch everything, in my opinion. I swear to God, that's him, you guys. But no, I didn't get to do this, break this down either, because who the fuck is this? I want to know who that is. Where's Showalter at?
Right.
I haven't seen him anywhere.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
I don't see him. I haven't seen him at all since we've been looking
Straight
at this.
back, sitting down. Straight.
Right here?
Yeah. Is that him?
No, because that's like a,
It's a brown
flannel.
jacket.
That's a flannel. See the different colors, like burgundy and tan colored?
Ooh.
Move your back, Vito. Stepping in front of everything I'm looking at. So Barenberg's still in here. Or wait, is that a different person? No, he's over here now. Okay. Jesus, B.
You know
What
what
is it?
Maddie's hand movements remind me of is
Mm.
Dylan's mansplaining at on the body cam.
The dramatic story she tells
Mhm.
decor. Yeah.
She's very animated with her hands.
Harsh wasn't here. He was working that night. The white hoodie with the Idaho on it. Yeah, but he had a leather jacket on there unless he took his jacket off. You think this is him right here?
Where?
Right? The
There's-
guy with the
there's
Idaho
somebody
sweatshirt.
there they don't want us to see, bro.
Oh, the guy they're talking to right now. You think that's Jack
The-
Showalter?
I guess that's what they're saying. I mean, he has his jacket
Oh,
off.
maybe. Didn't he have black pants? Maybe he could have took his jacket off and set it somewhere.
That could be him. That's a good point. He really spends a lot of time with him too, doesn't he? Hmm.
Well, now
Fizzy.
I'd want to see how much.
They're all saying yes, and Fizzy says he goes to get his jacket, if I recall. So hey,
Okay. And the girl he doesn't know just took a picture of all three of them.
interesting.
Wow.
It's cleaned out a little bit. Some people have left.
Yeah. Yeah, now there's space now where you can see the bar stool.
Right. Yeah. See, this is the girl. That's Berenberg over here in this back corner over here, whoever he's talking to. They're taking pictures again.
Oh, so there's a selfie on Kaylee's phone with him.
Yeah. Yeah. Good catch.
Mhm.
Good catch.
And God
how many-
forbid that they release Kaylee's phone contents. What
No,
would that
because it
tell
would
us?
tell a story, I think.
No, because that girl was taking a picture with everybody.
Yes. How many pictures did you get with Vito's back in it? Because it takes up everything.
Honestly, that chick is on some. She is amped up.
Which one are you talking about? Right here?
That one that's at the bar right now.
Yeah,
She's
right there.
Like when I was talking about Maddie moving a lot, she was
Right.
moving more.
See, it's weird because Maddie seems to be okay so far.
Yeah.
At least she looks like it. And
Twiz.
yeah,
I don't know. Kaylee was kind of standing there, like not really engaged in their conversation. Maybe she doesn't really know
maybe
him.
she didn't know him, right? But there's a report that claims that he spoke to her for a while. I'm just trying to see it. I'm trying to scan this whole thing to see if there's anybody that's paying extra close attention to them besides the white hoodie guy, obviously. And it's hard to tell. Yep, that is him because I just now saw his shoes. Same shoes. That's Jack Showalter
Where?
that they're talking to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same shoes, same pants. The only reason why we couldn't tell is because he had his coat on zipped up and you can't tell the front of his sweatshirt. So yeah, there's the white coat girl, right?
Yeah,
was-
and look,
The
he's
white coat
talking to
girl was there
Kaylee
with.
just as much as he is Maddie.
He
And
is.
remember, he acted like he don't know shit about her.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah, the white coat girl is the one that ends up with what's his name again? Hayden what? The Dutch
Hayden
Brothers
Villa.
sweater dude?
Hayden Villa,
Villa. I can never say his last
like
name.
Bob Villa.
Yes. This old house.
Okay, right there where Hayden Villa is right now, it looked like something happened because the group of people. Okay, so you have that big rectangular block at the top, right?
Yeah, I backed up.
And it looks like at some point maybe somebody gets pushed into the crowd. Because I keep looking for this incident where somebody got kicked out. This is the only look. You see it right there? It
Yeah.
looks like, and there's people leaving, people pointing. Hayden Villa leaves right then too, and so does white jacket girl. There she is,
Coat
right
girl,
there.
they left too, yeah.
But Joe Vito's still blocking the view.
And there's Villa with his hands going like this, like what the hell's going on, you know?
something- Yep, he hung around for some reason.
You're always putting his back in the middle of everything. Somebody there wearing a biker jacket.
But it didn't seem like it involved. Oh, wait, there's a flannel shirt guy sitting on the bar stool. Are you still
Over-
thinking that?
Over in the back, yeah.
Do you
I think
still-
the one right here is a female, Kim, with the black and white right here. That black and white, that's a
All right,
woman.
wait a second. Wait a second.
No, the one
What's
you
going on
do you
in
think the
that?
one in the back is Cole?
Back there, back here, yeah, where my
I
cursor
see
is.
it.
But I
now.
don't-
Yeah, you actually see that dude's face.
Oh, there goes another clip.
Yeah, that totally
Oh
jumped
yeah,
because he's not even
it's
there
jumping all
anymore.
over the place.
See what the Okay, so that we're at 1:30. Hold on, let me back something up here.
Make this
All right, 1:25 a.m. Watch the timestamp when this shit jumps. Who's she talking to now? Is that Jack? No. That might have been Decor there.
She really is kind of ignoring Jackass. Like they're
Yeah,
not really.
you're really not paying that much attention. You're right. Maddie is though.
Yeah.
Well, there's Vito.
Yeah, dude. See how they patted each other? Something went down right there. That was it. And they blocked that shit out. There was, if you go back probably 20 more seconds, there was something popped off and they handled it real quick.
Right here.
So Joe's looking at it.
See his hand go up.
Whose hand goes up?
Vito's, and then see how he's kind of handling that guy. He's kind of handling that guy with his hand, like holding onto him. That guy's pointing at him,
Oh.
and then he taps him. Okay, we're cool, and then he walks on. Okay, I see what you saw, Kane. Good catch.
He didn't mention that in his little video.
Of course not. That would put him in some bad light, though.
Here's another thing, Dago. Joe Vito, not only is he not eating at the grub truck, he hasn't taken his hands out of his pocket. Is he having a drink? Is he even drinking at the bar? What the frick is he doing
Being
around
a perv,
these kids?
being a pervert, looking at young girls.
Does he have his Pepsi can or whatever, his Coke can?
No, he got the Coke when he went and ordered food. He did order food at the grub truck for him and somebody else. He got, unless he ate it all, because
I see.
He might have ate it all himself. You know, it is what it
He
is.
ate the whole grub truck.
He ordered like 2 meals. He got that Coke can that he never opened. He just held it all night.
Is Vito friends with this Hayden Villa because they're together all the time?
I don't know. Like he never let on to that in his thing.
Yeah, he doesn't explain that association.
Yeah, he definitely ordered food because I heard him through the Twitch video order it. I want 4 pounds of macaroni and cheese, a can of Coke, 14 tacos, and if you can get me a girl's number because nobody's paying attention to me, something like that.
So that's my question. He's an older guy.
That's
right?
my point. That's my point,
And
Kim.
who is he? I'm not saying he can't be there, but like, who are you there with? Are you there just there by yourself?
Anybody that'll pay attention to him, in my opinion.
Do we know where he lives? Does he live in town there?
I can't remember.
I think so. And I want to say, was he married?
Yeah, I think he's in a relationship with a child and he's out at the bar and then he goes back to hang out with all these kids. Yes, I can't stand him. SRB's right at all. I just never liked how he injected himself into this, how he had to pop out here with his stupid TikTok videos. And then when he did the one naked, I was done. That was it. You're gross. Nobody cares. Go away. We're talking about Joe Vito, Christy.
Oh my God.
Well, Jen did a topless live for MK and Ultra last night.
Okay.
She wasn't on camera though.
Well then, wait. Okay, now the girls are over at that corner now. This is where Maddie, or where Kaylee seems to drag her out. So this falls into that other clip that we had. Barenberg's gone.
What time are we at? You are at the time 1:30. Yeah,
1:30,
getting ready to leave. Yeah.
There's Maddie over here in the corner. She looks like she's yelling at somebody. There's Kaylee.
Wazowski would like to join us, I believe.
Come on up, bro. The link is pinned top of the chat. I always want to listen to what you have to say. Come on up here.
Yeah, man. I missed you on my show. He was actually in my chat.
That's the core.
So into
that's the core.
He's awesome.
No, that's Showalter.
I need to make this big again.
So see if Showalter puts his coat on.
That's what I'm looking. There's a bunch of coats hanging behind him, so that could be.
Senior's coming up, and I'm gonna have to leave.
Well, I'm sorry.
I gotta get in the kitchen, Kane. I gotta go get in the kitchen.
You gotta start dinner, huh?
Yeah.
What are you making, kid?
Something with broccoli and chicken.
Something with broccoli and chicken.
I've got chicken parmigiana.
Ooh, yum.
I'm having chili dogs and French fries.
It might just be
Oh,
plain
nice.
chicken and plain broccoli.
There you go. If you ever come down to Largo here, we got a Coney Island hot dog that me and Rockford went to, and they got foot long all beef hot dogs with all the fixing and stuff for like $4 or $6 or whatever.
That sounds good. I love hot dogs, bro. I love Coney Islands, especially the big ones.
Man, I could not finish it. I'm a big dude too.
No, I can never eat a whole one. I can eat like a quarter. So who is
Who's
over
Maddie
here with them?
standing with? Because she keeps turning and looking.
Maddie's over here,
Yeah.
and it looks like she keeps interacting with somebody specifically. And Kaylee's standing there watching her with her arms crossed, like, "What are you doing?" Maddie's smiling. Okay.
I might just be being.
He
goofy.
keeps leaning in on somebody. Maddie does. Who is that?
She's been talking like that all night, and sometimes you do that when you're in a bar because people
Yes.
can hear you, so you like
Yes.
scream in their ear.
Yeah, you got to get in their face to talk to them so they can hear you. Oh, there's some idiot in shorts. These kids. I did the
Is that
same
a
thing.
skirt? That's a skirt.
My brother-in-law wears shorts.
Oh.
year round.
That is a skirt, bro. You're right. I'm wearing shorts right now. I wear them all the time. But if I go out in public, I'm going to put pants on. There,
Is it
yep,
85 there too?
he just put his coat on. You are right, Kim. Right there. See
Yeah.
it?
Yep. There they go.
Yep, there's that coat.
He's hugging somebody.
Who's the emo chick doing the dance in the right now?
No idea. Yeah, Barenberg's already gone. He's been gone for a minute now. Showalter's hugging people, so he knows people. There's Kaylee right there, standing on the outside of this.
Mhm.
Maddie's yelling at somebody right now with her finger like this.
Really?
Yeah,
got it.
watch this. Watch for a second. At least unless she was just teasing. But
How big of a screen do you use for your monitor, Digga?
my monitor, all three of my monitors are 30-inch.
Because I got a 54. I want to get a 70 now. Because I was watching my show. Dude, I'm telling you, bro, like they're giving away TVs on this Black Friday stuff. I was watching my show on Rockford's 70-inch TV, and it was so vivid and clear.
That's what I
think
need bigger monitors. I mean, I could put it on my TV behind me, but I don't want to do all that. Yes, in a minute here, you'll see her over here where my cursor is circling. That Maddie is like yelling. It looks like it's somebody with her finger.
All right. I am going to jump down, and if I can come back up, if you're still on, I will.
Thank you,
I will
Kim.
be listening while I cook.
Thank you for being here. I always appreciate you. I'm
Yeah.
glad we jumped into this because I've never actually reviewed this.
This was awesome. No, I'm going to keep
Yeah.
listening.
Oh, wait. What is she
I'll look
doing
for a
right there?
while.
Her hands are up. She's doing this. Oh, no, that was Kaylee. See, it's hard to tell if they're joking around, playing around, or if they're being real. She's doing
Yeah,
this.
she put her hands like she's going to fight.
Yeah, like this. She's doing
With her
this.
fist. Yep.
Fixing her hair.
Remember,
There goes
Olivia
Maddie.
said
There
she
goes
would have
Maddie
kicked.
leaning in again, but that could be like Kim said.
Who's that dude in the t-shirt? The big dude. Where'd he come from?
No idea. Is he coming over here to break something up? No.
There he goes, walks right by him. Oh, did she just punch somebody?
That's what it looked like. See? And she's holding her, whispering in her ear.
Let's get out of here, probably. See,
That's
this guy's got his arms up.
She's
That guy
got
in
to
the
drag
t-shirt.
her out of there too. Remember? She grabs a hold of her and pulls her out at some point. Like, is she in somebody's face right now? I'm telling you. Oh no!
I bet you Maddie could get pretty scrappy if she wanted.
Haley's laughing though.
She's punching too. Interesting.
Sorry, Dory. Well, I don't see Fatback anywhere, so he must have left already. I can actually see the bar now since he's gone. It does look like it might be Jack, Donna, because that would fit the sitting that we saw within the still photo of where they're sitting at. I know, Ginger. That's the hard part with this whole thing is because they were having a great time. They were together, and then in 3 hours it's over. That's the scary thing with this whole thing. It's really hard to watch some ways. Maddie really is involved in a conversation here. I just looked up at my screen thinking Lana was up here for a minute.
Yeah, I've always thought that same thing too, Dave.
Joe
Yeah,
looks
that's what
Arabic.
where
Yeah, I thought that too, that he was Middle Eastern of some sort. Yeah. Something like that. Thank you, 1-1. I appreciate you being here. I will be joined tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. by Booking It with B. And I don't know which day for sure yet, but Thursday or Friday, we're going to do a late show with Outcast, guys. So look forward to that. I definitely am. So the bar
you're gonna do daytime and late night?
Oh yeah. It ain't no big deal for me. You know that.
You're a machine, dude.
I live for this stuff. I love it. I wish they would unblur all of these heads right here, Kane, so that we could see who the hell they're. I'm telling you, Decor's got to be sitting over there. And most of the bar has cleared out now. Looks like everybody's already headed off to the grub truck.
And that's who they're punching at. Yeah.
It looks like it.
I got
Senior Wazowski.
Zowski. Bardaduski.
Can you hear me, bro?
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Welcome up, bro.
Thank you for joining us. What's going on?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yep, we can hear you okay.
Sounds good.
Not a whole lot.
There she goes.
Oh, just wasting my life looking at
What'd you say, bud?
documents.
Sorry.
Nope, there's the part where she drags her out. Okay.
Huh.
Or no,
wait, play that again because I gotta make it bigger again.
Oh shit.
Yeah, hold on. It's gonna play back now. Yeah, we're here. Can you hear us? Are you there?
Yo. Yep.
Yeah, I think I'm lagging. I'm not sure what's going on.
Go out and come right back in, Senior.
I wonder if he's using headphones.
Yeah, it might. It happens sometimes, and then you catch up.
So what time does the bar close?
Probably 1:30, I'm gonna guess, and it's 1:36.
Probably about 1:30 when that shit emptied out. So 2:00 probably they close.
Mm-hmm.
Here's another thing about bars that I noticed is when I worked at one, you kick all the patrons out, and that's when the party starts. You have a few patrons that you keep around, and then a couple employees. And, they'll pass around a jazz cigarette.
There she is, dragging her out right now.
Start buying shots for everybody. There it goes. Okay, I see it.
Yeah. No, when my wife's grandmother had a bar, we ran it for her. I was the DJ and my wife was the bartender type shit. And we would set the clocks 15 minutes ahead. And
oh, really?
Yeah. And that way we could get everybody out of there when we had to get everybody out of there. That way it was on time. You know what I mean?
That way it's legal. Yeah. And the cops aren't going to mess with you if you got a few people in there because you're technically cleaning up.
Mm-hmm. And the bar we had was half the size of the corner club. It was small.
Do we get
yeah, we always set the clocks 15. We were a 1:00 bar. We were done by 1. So
the bars here, I think, are open till 3 a.m. now. You can buy booze till 3. In New York, you can party all night. The bars don't close till like 6 a.m.
Yeah, good point.
Which would be wild.
Very good point.
Salamundo says 3 a.m. is the closing time. But it seems
Okay.
like that's when they got the rush. They were talking about staying open late at the grub truck to get that 1:30 rush.
Uh-huh. Open till 2
So,
here. Yeah, we had a 1 o'clock license. Some of them have 2. I think we have a couple that have a 3 a.m. license, and we have places here called bootlegs, they call them here. They're kind of in the ghetto. But what's up, Scully? But
is that where you have a bottle club where you bring your own bottle?
well, they keep bottles there. They're like it's like a house per se, some aspects. And you go there after hours and they have bottles, they'll sell you alcohol, or you can take your own bottle in, depending on what it is, and you can stay drinking all damn night. So
Yep. Yeah,
we have a lot.
They used to have bottle clubs here like that.
Yeah, they call it the
And,
bootleg here.
We used to be able to drink. I was 18 years old drinking. I was making $150 a night.
I used to do that.
The early
16.
80s.
16, bro, because I had all this shit when I was 16. I looked like an old man.
I was making so much money and I was spending it as quick as I got it.
Yep.
Bought a car and booze and anything you threw at me. It was
Yep.
all gone. It's like now you're like, why was I so dumb?
Absolutely. Now one more thing I wanted to share with you guys. Since we got through some of them documents, a couple of them, I have a lot of notes from those too. That's the thing. I wanted you guys to see, where's it at though? Our own Miss Lucy, in all her amazing intellect, put something out that I thought was super interesting. I haven't followed up with her stuff lately. Where's it at? Right here.
Last call at 1:30. Thanks to it.
Hold on a minute here. This isn't. Oh, it is. Shit. Well, that's not. I'm not going to do that today then. Lucy's done some great stuff, guys. Please make sure to put her link in here. She did a video on the timing advance conspiracy stuff, folks. Please go check that video out. If it wasn't so long, I would run it right now, but it's long.
That's a long one. Yeah, I played part of that.
But it's a great one. It's a really good video, and I want people to see this. Maybe I'll come in and do it another day, but it's an awesome video. She did a great job with it for sure. So let's make sure we drop Lucy's link in here, guys. I want you guys to check this out. This is a great video. If I would have thought about it, I'd have done it first, and we would have been able to follow up with that. But hold on. No work today for you, Mr. Kane?
Yeah, I got to take some more zinc. I'm fighting a cold, but I'm going to make some dinner and get out on the road again.
Gotcha.
Last night was crazy because of Monday Night Football, I guess, because Saturday, every delivery was $3. I was about to strangle Uber Eats. And then Sunday was all right. And then Monday was like every delivery, $10, $15. I'm like, heck yeah.
Gotcha.
So it's hit and miss, you know.
Gotcha.
I don't see when I get Saturday nights like that, it makes me wonder what the benefits of being Diamond are. You
right.
know, I think it's also that you get bigger deliveries when it's a bigger order.
Yeah,
I think they charge. So the more items you have, and then I think it's when you have stuff like that, you get people ordering tons of wings and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it works out that way.
Well, I had a couple different things.
One thing I can say is I've always sympathized in a way with Molly, the DoorDash driver, when she's looking around, because even sometimes when that address is lit up, you don't see it. You get on a dark road and you're like,
yeah, but do you believe that with her, dude? Because that address was big, right on the front of the house.
Yeah. The first thing I do, Instacart is so much better money wise. I'll have to try Instacart. I do Uber Eats. I've been doing it for a couple of years. You look on the mailbox and you're like, And so here you have half the people have it in the mailbox, half the people have it over the garage door. Some have it over in the foyer or of the patio. So it's like I always double check to make sure, because I don't trust the app, to make sure that I'm getting the right address, because I'd rather be late than take it to the wrong place.
Yeah.
So there's been plenty of times where especially apartments, because if you're familiar with Google Maps, the app goes kabonkos in trailer parks and apartments. And you're like, man, I end up calling 90% of the people in apartments. And like, if I was in an apartment, I would just wait outside. I'd be like, I get, because here's the thing about leaving an apartment. You got to go through the gate. You got speed bumps. You got to go down the stairs. It's like, if you want your food, just go downstairs and wait, and be like, here. And a lot of people are learning that. But anyway, I do sympathize with her on that. As far as it being lit up, though, and her walking halfway down the street, I honestly am starting to think that she either brought people with her or that she was some kind of distraction.
Dude, I've been thinking so hard. I have so many theories. I've been thinking so hard about the way it was explained that she shows up, Rosie and Tesdale claim to see the taillights of her car, and it's in that back parking lot. Then Rosie says something about seeing 3 or 4 people walking towards the house, but didn't pay attention other than to see somebody blonde because they were not carrying open containers. And then Molly walks to the end of the road, looks around, she's texting something on her phone, walks back, and then she takes off like a bat out of hell. It made me wonder, did she bring people with her that went into that house and did something? And her bringing them with her would keep them kind of inconspicuous because they don't have their own car. Nobody's really going to pay attention to that. And they can go in and do what they got to do, leave out the back door, and hit them stairs in the back parking lot. And she could pick them back up on Walenta. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. Here's what I was asking last night. How come Molly's car or whatever vehicle she was using that night wasn't forensically examined as much as BK's car? It's associated with the crime. But you
she took off. She took off like a bat out of hell, too, dude.
Yeah, and you completely ignore it. You should have taken that thing from floorboard to ceiling.
Yeah.
And there you might have found your evidence.
That Subaru, I think, should have been looked into. Personally, in my opinion, I truly believe that, dude. I mean, honest to God.
It's like I'm not a detective, but do I have to think for them?
I mean, it's like we all have to.
And then on top of it, you have Dylan, who is over there mansplaining everything, and then you let her go over to Emily's and take a shower and change, and also the other survivor.
Thank you, SRB, and thank you anybody that chooses to support the channel via donations through Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal. God, guys, we appreciate it so very much. It keeps my channel going. We don't expect it, but we do appreciate it. So thank you, SRB. This next thing I'm going to show you before we get out of here, you guys, was something hold on. This was put out a couple months back, but I thought it was really interesting. It was sent to me via email. Again, thank you for you that sent it to me. Colleen's in the house. Good to see you. About the kitchen. Yeah, it's about the kitchen and this channel's thoughts on the kitchen. K-Bass, good to see you as well.
Hey, I'm going to step down and start getting ready. I appreciate you having me up, Vega.
Oh, anytime, brother. Anytime.
We'll
Thank you for wanting to join us. Yes, I appreciate you and Kim both today. Very much so.
You got it. Good night, chat. I'll be listening.
All right, so let's check this out real quick. True Crime Design put this out, or True Crime. Hang on. True Crime Design, yeah. That's who put this out. This is kind of interesting. I'll just say, I've always had thoughts about this, so I want your guys' opinion on this real quick. Now, the reason why I'm even going over this with you guys is because I have thought for quite a long time that somebody, if not more than one person, but at least one of these people, one of the victims was attacked in a kitchen. I think something went down in the kitchen. Big time. Okay. And I mean big time, hardcore, big time. There's a mess, in my opinion, on the floor by the slider. There's stuff on the counters, on the doors, I think something bad happened in this kitchen. And it was related to by, I think, at least Bethany talking about it possibly. So yeah, I definitely think something big time and bad happened here. That's why we're reviewing this, because I thought it was quite interesting. Showed them spraying the Amido black on the door frame, as you can see there. Down here, you can see the spray, overspray down here on the wall. The floor was covered with it too. Something happened by that slider. Was it somebody trying to get out the back door? Jen, yeah, agreed. Yeah, this is true crime design. That's why we're heading this now, because I've really been stuck on something happening in that kitchen. Bad. And in the reports, they talk about there being blood on the door handle. There's some stuff on the door frame, in my opinion, but the floor looks bad, guys. It looks bad. See, all of this here, I think that might have been why they put those stools down so that nobody would step there. That's my opinion, of course, but that's just me. I just wondered. And if you look at all this stuff, I'm telling you, I feel like something big and something bad happened in that kitchen. Was it Xana in there getting her food from the DoorDash maybe, and she got attacked from behind? I don't know. Was it Kaylee? Who knows, guys? But something happened here. That's my opinion. And I'll be honest with you, I think a lot of this here, and people can argue, I think Wazowski agreed with this at one point too, but we saw the photographs of the counter here and on the other side within the sink, everything. I think, and this is just my thought, this could have been done to kill DNA, if you know what I mean, to destroy the DNA in this part of the scene. That's just a feeling I have. Because this is overkill with this Amido black stuff, guys. It truly is. So, if you put too much of this, it can kill the blood DNA, things like that. So, see, all of that right there, that's what made me start thinking about the fact, did they do this on purpose to destroy DNA? Because that's what I think now. I do. I really do. They said showed up. Smiling Sleuth was on the backsplash behind the sink. And I think there was just some on the edge of the counter or something, but nowhere near as much as I would imagine should be there. The floor, I think, was covered with it by the slider, and just a lot more than I think they've let on for us. That's my opinion, of course.
Then what happened after that? I just went to bed, and then.
Now, focus on what Bethany says here. This is why we're doing this. See Massive, good to see you today. Thank you for joining us. Norma, welcome back, Norma. We got too much white in here, guys. We need more green. Make sure you guys can receive gifts so that you can get those memberships when they're gifted out. Nikki's in the house. Grace Kirk, welcome back to you. Dave Clayton, always happy to see you, brother. I'm sorry I didn't say hello to you guys sooner. K-Bass, welcome to you. Dizzy Jezebel, great to see you. Colleen Proberger, welcome, welcome. Thank you again, SRB, for that. Of course, Lucy's in the house. We love Lucy. Even when she yells at me like she does. I love it. Moonlit Baby, great to see you. All right. Now, pay attention to what Bethany says here. And I think this is one of the reasons why I've always thought, and then she reiterates it about the kitchen. I mean, and that could be too, Moonlit. That could be it too. We don't know.
I woke up and I was like half asleep and I just thought I saw like a firework or something. Like it just sparkled like under my door. And I thought I heard like something kind of fall. And like Murphy barked, but I thought people were just making like food, like, and Ethan was here or something and knocked something over because he's usually loud in the kitchen upstairs.
Okay. So, hear the fireworks, kind of see a spark underneath the door.
Mm-hmm.
Murphy barks. What do you hear after that?
Pretty much nothing.
Nothing. Okay. And you thought maybe someone was just in the kitchen at that point?
Yeah, just like someone accidentally fell into the table or something.
Okay.
And she was like with my baby.
Do you know about what time that might have been? Do you have any idea?
Like 4 or something. I tried to call all of them at like 4:20ish around that time, and no one was answering. I thought they just went to bed or something.
Back there, I believe someone was fatally attacked here, fell to the floor and bled out. See that? I'm telling you, I agree with her on this. I do. God damn it, Jeff. Again? I'm so tired of hearing that stuff, Lucy. Scream at him. Scream at him, Lucy. Welcome, Scary. Good to have you in the house tonight. I love your avatar and I love your name. Love Scooby-Doo. See, I don't believe it was a taser, you guys, and I thought at first it could have been, but then when Bethany said that because he asked her the flash that she saw, what color it was, she said orange like fire. To me, that's muzzle flash. I'm just saying. Not a taser. And I got to tell you guys, I very strongly feel that this was staged. This whole kitchen thing was staged. I don't know why. I mean, I know why I feel that way, but I've gone over this in my head multiple times. But this, to me, has become staged. I agree with her on this, too. Just saying. It was staged, not become. Sorry. There you go, guys. It's interesting as all hell. It's real interesting. And I do think, God, that something happened in that kitchen. I just do. I know, inside your bones. I think a lot of us. Christy's in the house. Miss Christy, good to see you. Great stuff as always lately, Christy. Appreciate you very much. Don't say that bad word anymore. Oh, yeah. Let's not say FA. FPJ. He said to me over at Kim's today, he was like, why do you still have me banned? I'm harmless, Dago. I said, because you irritate everybody else, Jeff. If you didn't, you don't bother me, but he irritates everybody else and gets everybody all riled up and then he leaves. It's like, no, you don't get to do that. Molly's headlights. Dylan ate popcorn. The bag by the sink means she went in the kitchen at some point after hearing Kaylee possibly interrupted, making it, if empty, why sit the bag? You got good point, senor. Good point. Yeah, he is toxic. I agree. He was arguing Kim like he does, trying to, making his statements. You know, it is what it is. I just ignore most of them, but I told him, I said, I need to do a full-blown, real-deal debate with just him. I want him to explain to me how and why he believes what he does and why he ignores what we see. And I'll do it. I will. That's the only reason I'll do it, but I'll do it if he were to agree to it. So don't forget, you guys, that Booking with Bees joining me tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. right here at the cafe. And Thursday or Friday, I got to get back with Outcast to see which day is best for him. He's going to be joining me later that night. So we're going to have a late night cafe show with Outcast, a full show. I'm excited for both of those. And there's more coming, so I appreciate you guys. He does. He says the same tired shit. You are right, Dizzy. He doesn't ever change his pattern of statements either. That's the crazy things. I'm glad to see Scully in here, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe to Scully's channel. Skomachi, he does some great stuff. He does. Super talented. So please make sure you subscribe if you have not yet done it. If you haven't, you're going to be disappointed. I'm telling you, make sure you do. Thank you, Kane, for joining me up here. Thank you, Kim, for joining me up here. I appreciate you guys very much. Thank you, Christy, for that, hon. And make sure that you subscribe to Christy's Chaos, because if you don't, you're missing out. I'm telling you, all these great creators in here. We had Kathy's Indie Zone in the house. Make sure you subscribe to that channel as well. Bronxy was in here. Miss Logan from Bronx Tales. I'm going to hook up with her, hopefully. She was in here today. Make sure you subscribe to all these amazing creators, guys. They put out amazing stuff. Lee, Devil's Advocate, Birdie, all of them. Please, please, please. Do we have to? Well, geez, make it sound so painful. You don't have to, Tomboy. I'd like to talk to you if you don't mind, but you don't have to. So, that being said, you guys are amazing as always. I love you all, each and every one of you, so very much. I don't know what time I'll see you tomorrow, other than the 5:30 thing. My wife has surgery tomorrow. Hopefully, I will see you at that time, unless I have to change it. Thank you guys for joining us today. I appreciate you all so very much. You have no idea. Thank you to anybody that may have donated to support the channel. In that sense, you guys are the beautiful people, and I appreciate you all for that as well. Thank you to my moderators. You guys know I couldn't do this without you. And if you're not busy, yes, I would like to speak to you after the show. If you are, I understand. Besides that, guys, don't forget to love yourselves and love each other, and don't change a thing. You guys are the beautiful people. I'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye, everybody.
The coffee's cold, the final stain. We laid the map out in the pouring rain. No hidden corners left to creep. The dark truth woke while the city was asleep. The evidence lines up straight and true. A perfect picture of what they chose to do. The quiet street erupts in flashing light. A reckoning delivered in the night. SWAT serves the warrant, loud and clear. The sound of justice, the only thing we hear. At the True Crime Cafe, we watch the suspect finally pay. The dark truth is backed and signed and sealed. The wound is closed, the name is finally healed. It's finally healed. The cafe's empty,